First time in a long time, but back like I never left. Taking these things as it comes, you know me, I don't read ahead. Watch me burn down everything, BDE on the TV set. When I'm in control on the road, you can never really know what's up next.
Hello, hello, hello. Davey Portman here from UpNXT, live from the BDE. I'm currently here on my own. Braden has just gone and got the vaccine, so he'll be here very soon for the start of the show. But it's not just us two tonight. We have thrown to some of our world champion patrons to join us. And without any further ado, let's introduce our guests tonight. We have a Mr. Maddie B. He's always in the Twitch room. How are you doing, Maddie?
Not bad, Davey. How's it going? I'm ready for some WrestleMania Backlash.
WrestleMania Backlash, indeed. And we're joined by Jared Black. Jared, it's been a long time. I spoke with you just over a year ago about Jason X, I believe, and haven't really spoken to you much since then. How's it going?
Yeah, good, man, good. It's good to be on with the BD in the new place, you know, on one of these live streams sort of thing. And yeah, once I heard that your job situation, Davey, was a little bit rough, I had to go back up to that world champ tier and, you know, make sure I provided the BD with as much as I can. So I'm happy to be back.
Thanks very much. Glad to have you back, and we're looking forward to your next Up Yours. I know we're just discussing that right now, but we'll hold off for a sec before announcing what we're doing. But Jared, remind me where you're from.
I'm in Brisbane, Australia. It is currently 8:58 a.m. In Australia, so perfect timing. It's all good starting the day. This is what we're used to in Australia. It's always morning to lunchtime, WWE and wrestling.
Yep.
Pay-per-views, so yeah.
So
this is my day off. I'm good.
You got a coffee on the go or anything?
No, I just had, for the first time ever, Mexican as breakfast. So I had like quesadillas and tacos, but with bacon and eggs and all that sort of gear.
What a breakfast.
Let's go. Good to go. I'm ready to rock.
Nice. I like that a lot. So it is WrestleMania Backlash. It's a bit of a weird one. I mean, I would thank you, Chris Leone, for just subscribing.
Let's go. Nice.
Oh, and Fire Frank, all the subscriptions ready for WrestleMania Backlash. I personally would say this may be a one-match show. I'm looking forward to Roman versus Cesaro a lot, although I'm pretty sure it's a foregone conclusion. I can't see in any world Cesaro winning tonight, unfortunately.
Believe those words, man.
Okay, well, Jared, let's start with you. What are you most looking forward to tonight on the show? And any predictions, any hot takes?
Maddie B and I were just discussing. We think that the sleeper match of the show could be that Bayley Bianca Belair match, because we're thinking that you know, Bayley is probably out there to really prove herself and actually get a good match, because she's not been a big focus at the moment. But other than that, work rate wise, I think the Cesaro Roman Reigns match is probably the one to watch. But yeah, I only have a sneaking suspicion about Cesaro, because I just think they might want to shake things up with the whole, you know, the Uso brothers being back now, just to add a little bit of spice to piss off Roman, something like that. But I just feel like the words you just said could have been famous last ones, where it goes completely the opposite.
You know,
maybe.
I'm loving this Roman Reigns reign, and I think it kind of, if he held it all the way through to next Mania and beyond, it wouldn't surprise me at all. But you're right, with the added element of Jimmy Uso coming back, you could maybe see something a bit kind of screwy happen, perhaps, and have Cesaro walk out. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still going to go with Roman, but that is definitely the match I'm looking forward to the most. But Roman's
doing such a good job at the moment. Why mess with it? So I totally understand that. Like a couple of years ago, I could have never been involved with his character or cared at all. But at the moment, he's probably the best thing going in WWE. So why mess with a good thing?
I agree. I almost feel like I think Cesaro should have his time, but I maybe think kind of mixing it up with the Raw lot might be better for him. Kind of the Cesaro-Lashley feud down the line or something like that could be good and could be where you eventually get that run. I kind of completely forgot about Bayley and Bianca, and I'm sure that one's going to... Again, it's the SmackDown matches that are kind of have the most interest for me. But Maddie B, what about you? What are you most looking forward to tonight?
Yeah, like you said, when I was talking to Jared, it was like I said, the Roman Cesaro match, obviously. Kind of more so like what happens with the Usos in that sense. So yeah, I can't see Cesaro winning unless the Usos do something. But I'm still gonna see kind of what the dynamic of that match is. Like, does Jimmy go out and do something? Does Jay try to stop him? I'm trying to figure out kind of what happens with that. Is kind of my main kind of thing going into the show. And then, like I said before, when I was talking to Jared as well, the Bayley and Bianca match I think is going to be a good one tonight.
Yeah, I think so. I think Bayley maybe has a bit of a chip on her shoulder following her kind of involvement with WrestleMania, and Bianca's still kind of, she's a new champion, she's a new character, still maybe got a lot to prove to some people. And we're advertising Army of the Dead on
all I saw was Batista was narrating something. I had no idea what the connection was. Now we know.
Batista had a tweet out. I'm like, oh, what does that mean? I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
WWE's fascinating because they'll as far as I wasn't aware of this being promoted, it was all over the UFC yesterday, but I wasn't aware of Army of the Dead being promoted leading into WrestleMania Backlash.
Yeah, neither did I know.
And now it's all over this opening video. And Batista's not in the company. Batista's probably not going to do anything anytime soon. Yet when he's actually doing his run and has Guardians of the Galaxy, any mention of that?
They didn't do shit.
Zero. This company baffles me, but yeah, you got...
Do you guys know about the whole, not to get into some negative stuff, whatever, but one of the actors that was in this movie, Chris D'Elia, he's a big comedian. And he had some allegations against him last year, and they completely cut him out of the movie and have replaced, I don't know how, but have replaced him with a completely new character. I think a female actor, I think, as well. So they completely cut him out. So that's the thing I'm the most interested in seeing, is how they get around doing that.
Yeah, I was aware of the allegations. I didn't know Chris D'Elia was actually meant to be in this film. That's quite interesting. I mean, we've seen it before. I wonder how much they'd have obviously had to do some reshoots and stuff. But yeah, I mean, how big of a character was he in it? I wonder.
I think he was just one of the grunts, just one of the background players, but still a decent amount of the movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it might not be that hard to cut him out.
Well, hello Twitch room. We got a hype train going right now. We just need
get hype.
one more sub or gift, and we can move up to the next level, whatever that means. I'm always looking to go to the next level, but we missed the train. Better luck next time. Oh dear. But I see some regulars in the house tonight. We've got Walt, we've got Esbra, we've got Dickie Bird, Fire Frank, Chris Leone. Maddie B's doing double duty. He's chatting away in the Twitch room and on here.
I'm a multitasker. It's fine.
Dickie's hyped for WrestleMania Backlash. We've got Kev, we've got Eric Marcotte, Mothboy, Expat Canuck. Hello everyone, and hello to anyone new who's in the room. We've been doing these watch-alongs for well over a year now. About 18 months been doing these watch-alongs for every WWE pay-per-view. We do them for AEW. We've done some New Japan in the past. Triple Mania we did a watch-along for. We try to do a lot of these, especially this last year when we've all been stuck inside a lot. It's been a fun way of hanging out with each other and getting to know you guys and your thoughts on the wrestling going on.
Yeah, no, it's been huge. It's been huge, especially for me. Like, I mean, like it makes things like even if they're good or bad, it makes a lot funner. And especially now, like, even getting to know everybody in this movie, it's been a huge boon for me for the past year. Huge.
Oh, thank you, Maddie. Yeah, I totally agree. I've really been. We wouldn't continue doing these things if we didn't enjoy it, but yeah, it's been great to get to know all you guys and And yeah, especially with some of the bad shows, it helps to have our own little crowd going on here.
Yeah.
I've never had wrestling friends that I've ever really watched, except for when I was a real little kid, that I've ever really watched wrestling live with or anything. So for you guys to be able to do something like this and even join it is awesome, because I've never really had that experience.
Well, thank you. We're starting off with our triple threat match for the Raw Women's title: Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley versus Asuka. I'm gonna say Charlotte Flair.
Yeah. I mean, Rhea could sneak it, but I don't know. The way they're pushing Charlotte now, I can't see her not winning.
I can't see it being Asuka at all, but I think
No.
with the whole story of Sonya Deville kind of sneaking Charlotte into this,
Right? Yeah, that makes sense.
it kind of makes sense, and it's Charlotte. Like, they're always putting the title on her.
Are we thinking the three-way is just a perfect excuse for them to keep Rhea strong and Charlotte to sneak a win?
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, that probably is it. Yeah.
I can totally see that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Asuka? Like, she was so, especially coming out of NXT, and then, like, I don't know, they've had some moments with her, but, it's just, I don't know, something lost ball in her.
Yeah, I've always thought Rhea is a better heel, to be honest.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I agree with that, too.
But I found, since moving up to Raw, it's kind of been unclear. She's been doing some heelish things, but then I think just maybe because I watch NXT so much as well, it just seems a real departure from her character in NXT. And
yeah, no, it is. You can tell she's a bit different from that sense too. Yeah, very much so.
And I feel Charlotte almost overshadows her as the heel in this match.
Oh yeah, no, for the past 2 years, yeah, no, I totally saw that too. Yeah.
I feel like they always neutralise one of the people on the three-way to be that tweener in between things, so that you have a heel and a face on either side, and then there's someone in the middle that you can just kind of always root for.
Good point. Yeah.
Kind of like what they did with Edge, I guess.
Yeah. Oh,
the Brady's
he's
Brady's in the house.
What's up, fellas? What's up,
and
people?
you got your back. Look at that. Rest your back.
I can hear sounds now and see. No wait, I can hear colors and see
smell
sounds.
colors.
Yeah, I'm a robot now. What's going on? Did I miss? Any
our
matches?
Wi-Fi signal just had a big boost when you walked in.
It's true.
Yeah.
Look at this.
He's got the chip in his arm. That's
Yeah.
I'm all chipped. I'm ready for the government to know what I'm doing all the time.
Oh, Charlotte's moved right away from the kind of Ric Flair robe.
It looks like
look at that.
Cruella
Oh,
Deville.
Yeah, she's going for Cruella. She tweeted today.
Yeah.
What's going on, people? How are we doing? The Yeti, Big Walt's in the chat. Fire Frank, Kev P. I didn't miss anything. What happened in the 10 minutes?
A video. That was pretty much it.
Oh,
Like video package for this and the opening video package.
damn.
And in the kickoff, Ricochet for Sheamus. Ricochet came out in his Prince Puma gear.
Yeah. Ricochet came out in jeans to wrestle Sheamus, and then didn't even lose by the bro kick, just got kneed in the head.
Yeah, it was a knee to the face, yeah.
Is that supposed to be like a new finisher or something like that? Is he using that to finish matches at the moment?
That's the first time I've seen him use that.
She can't get her jacket off.
And yeah, didn't look anywhere near as cool as the bro kick. I like switching it up, but it just, I don't know.
It's just another running leg-based move, though, right?
It's just like a basic, it happens like almost every match. So yeah, but he caught him good, I guess.
Spar in the chat says, hope you guys enjoyed the weather at Christy Pitts, because it was rocking. Christy Pitts is our old hood.
That was our old hood,
That's the old place.
I went for a run earlier and ended up at Sunnyside Beach.
Yeah,
and
Sunnyside
right to the
Park.
end of there.
The pool is amazing there too. Wouldn't swim in the lake, but the pool is really nice.
Yeah,
You guys actually have windows now. Hell yeah.
We have
we
windows.
Amazing.
We have huge windows.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we're very happy. We're very happy here. I'm gonna grab some sushi.
Yeah, go for it. I'm liking Charlotte's gear. I do love Asuka's theme. Like, I sing it a lot, I think.
No, it's a catchy one, I have to admit.
Yeah.
Here comes the Australian representation.
That's right.
Go. Yeah.
Aussie.
Go. Yeah. There you go.
I like Charlotte's new look. Yeah. What do we think? There's too many Australians on the screen, says Dickie.
Dickie, that's great.
Is too many? Damn, man.
Too many. Spar says Davey's dressed like an adorable 5-year-old he saw on his porch today. He says you're dressed like a 5-year-old on his porch that he saw today. I think it's a compliment. Spar.
That was beautiful because as soon as you said that, I heard it. Davey just poked around the corner.
Yeah, and then he
I
showed
knew
up.
exactly what he meant.
Yeah, everyone just saw it.
Exactly.
Everyone just figured out what he's trying to say. Rob says he can't tune into the show, so he's hanging with us. Well, hello.
Oh, nice. Look at that. Welcome, Rob.
Rob, that just makes me want to provide fake commentary of what's not going on.
Yeah. Go for it, Jared. Do it. Yeah.
Again, I can't overstate the facts at hand. If Charlotte Flair somehow forces Asuka to submit, Rhea loses the championship. If Asuka makes Charlotte Flair tap out, Rhea loses the championship.
All right, who we got here?
Rhea's got a lot riding against her tonight.
We've already said Charlotte.
Yeah.
A lot.
Miss Flair.
Cruella Dude. Cruella
To retain your title.
She
Every
doesn't
time the Raw
know.
Women's Championship is won in a triple threat, Charlotte Flair is involved in
Has Rhea ever got into any sort of trouble with all the things dangling from the front of her title? That seems like a hazard that's eventually
Good
going to
question.
show itself.
I'm pretty sure she's hurt herself with some of their piercings, but I don't know any of those
Yeah, no,
chains.
the piercings, yeah.
Yeah.
Her
But I don't think
piercings
anything
have
else.
gotten caught on stuff?
I'm pretty sure they've gotten ripped and cut and stuff, but
Yeah, there was one match. I can't remember what it was. Not too long ago. I remember. I was like, oh, nasty.
yeah, Chris Leone makes a good point in the chat. Who is the good guy and who's the bad guy?
Asuka's the only babyface, and she's got no hope in winning. So it's
Okay. All right. I don't even think I'm supposed to drink after getting vaccinated, but like, I don't think it's gonna stop me.
Something tells me you're going to inevitably.
Yeah, that was like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, you're supposed to do it.
Probably not supposed to.
you might feel like shit tomorrow.
Yeah, I probably will feel like shit,
Well, yeah, good point. Yeah.
regardless if I drink or not.
Yeah.
So might as well drink, is what you're saying. Make the best of
It's
it.
only 9 a.m. here, and even went to our local liquor store to try and get some, and then it wasn't open because that's too early, at least in Australia. And I think that's a way of catching myself. 9 a.m. and having a few brewskis, probably not the best idea.
Yeah, smart choice, actually, probably, in
Where-
the long run.
Where in Australia again?
Brisbane, man.
Brisbane.
In Queensland.
Yeah. And it's too early because it's like early in the morning. You couldn't get alcohol.
No, the one up the road from my place literally opens at 9, and it's now 9:16. So I could have, but
Fever and chills is what the chat's saying I'm gonna get. Shout out Fever and chills. Shout out Charlotte Flair.
Ripley showing no fear. The talking's not going to get the job done in this one.
How many times champ is Charlotte already?
She'll overtake Rick
She may
for
have
sure.
passed the dad. Yeah, I'm thinking.
Cena's gonna do it first.
And that's the experience of Rhea playing a factor. Charlotte Flair stepping
Everyone's talking about Orton Cena. It should be Cena Charlotte, shouldn't it?
Charlotte. That'd be a bit more interesting match.
Yeah.
She wants number 14.
Like Randy Cena, how many times have you seen that and it wasn't good?
Never at Mania though.
Never at Mania.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I never thought
threat.
they had good
How weird of a
chemistry.
sentence does that sound? That sounds so weird to say.
They've only
It
done
does,
the triple
yeah.
threat with Hunter.
Yeah.
And that was pretty good actually.
I just went through your Backlash review from 2001 and went to the show because I haven't watched it forever. Oh, yeah, that Shane jump was insane. Like I forgot about that. So I'm like, holy shit, that was crazy.
Yeah.
The Shane bump? Yeah,
Shane bump.
it holds up.
Yeah. I was saying even when we brought up compared to the Jericho one, I was like that's you're totally right, like right on point. Like that Shane bump was 100 times better than the Jericho bump. Crazy.
What's crazy is
20 years ago.
Jericho injured himself.
Yeah, how did you get it?
Yeah,
Like,
that-
yeah.
yeah, like who are we to make fun of these guys who would literally put their bodies on the line? But yeah, 20 years ago, Shane McMahon does the Backlash bump, and it looks way better than what just happened like 2 weeks ago. And Jericho injured himself. I don't get how.
Yeah. And even I guess he was saying on the podcast that when I was listening to John Wayne's view, like he almost hit his head on the light. I'm like, if that would have happened.
Imagine
that
though. Imagine that's the spot you got hurt. Like that's such a terrible spot.
Yeah.
It does show you though, it reminds you that WWE has been doing this for so long. Like they have a guy for everything. You know, any
Right,
stunt,
yeah,
they know exactly. Whereas an AEW, they go, all right, where do we start with this? Who do we talk to?
Yeah, like WWE, they lit the Fiend on fire, and it looked good. Like it did. The guy was on fire. It's a fire suit.
Has Shane talked about coming back and wanting to do these things because his kids are finally old enough to watch him? Is that the deal?
I would think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
He sucks.
And he still wants to please his dad, doesn't he?
It won't ever happen.
He wants to get. I'm
gonna
proud
have
of you. I love you.
He's got to jump off like a rocket ship off the moon to get Vince to love him.
All Vince is waiting for is like a mat-based classic. He's like, Shane, why do you keep jumping off shit? Just watch
He's
this.
doing all this MMA shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
I feel
Asuka's
Lacey,
the best.
Lacey Evans used to wear gear like this, like Charlotte's,
Yeah.
like the,
that's,
the Dalmatian.
I was trying to think of that. Yes, Davey. That's, yeah.
She probably asked Lacey where she got hers when she was fucking her dad.
I was gonna say she's just borrowing her stepmom's outfit here.
See, Rick actually just recently talked about that angle. He's like, yeah.
I saw that on the Ariel Hawani show. Yeah, he
Oh.
talked about it. And
He
he
just said
said
it's
he
terrible.
didn't mind it, but Charlotte was pissed, apparently.
Of course, Rick didn't mind it.
Said it wasn't the best angle he's been in.
It's such a Vince McMahon thing to when Lacey actually ended up being pregnant. It's like, we've got to play it off like
Yeah,
it's Rick.
we gotta
Like,
say it's Rick.
We can't not do it, even
Yeah,
for
like-
a moment.
Terrible.
She knows her back is against the wall. That will make her a superstar. That's what makes or breaks
Do you guys think that the spaces in Rhea's ears were actually a conscious effort for her character development? Like, you know how she used to be in the Mae Young Classic, like that squeaky clean baby face, you know, there wasn't anything particularly stand out about her, and then she did that? Or do you think that's more of her personal thing that just happened to work out for that reason?
It's probably a bit of both.
Yeah.
I think.
Bit of both, yeah. Because that's
weird.
a pretty, you know, I know you can get them surgically, you know, reattached sort of thing, but
Reattached. Yeah, people
mean-
I know have gotten them filled in, and like they look kind of weird.
No time to get too comfortable or
Like when you think
They just chop away the excess material at the bottom, right, and then sew them back in.
Yeah, it's kind of nasty. It's not my thing, but people definitely rock the spacers and look good. But I feel like they were hot for a long time and they kind of disappeared now. Not disappeared, but
She pulls them off.
oh, she definitely, yeah. Certain people it looks good, yeah.
Yeah, what's the thing? Yeah, if you look good, if you go look good with it, it's fine. But if you don't, it's kind of like, ugh. Yeah.
Yeah, some people can't pull it off. Rhea definitely does. I just don't want a giant hole in my earlobe, but that's me. Hello, Chris Last.
No,
Hello,
you needed. Yeah.
Oh,
Luxurious
Hello.
Flavor. Big Walt. We
Man
see in the
in the house.
chat.
everyone's in the house tonight.
Chat's fire for Backlash. Sorry, WrestleMania Backlash.
All right, so
I want to.
I think one of the, because we have 2 triple threat matches tonight. One of the little games, do a drink. Doesn't have to be alcoholic. Whenever they
I gotta
explain,
go and get some.
whenever they explain the rules of a triple threat about how the champion can lose their title without being pinned or submitted. I feel like they've already told us 5 times in this match, and we have another triple threat coming up.
Randy's in the chat says, "What up, Davey?"
Hey Randy, how's it going?
All right.
What flavor of sushi we got here, by the way, Davey? What's on the menu, my dude?
Just
what'd you
ordered a
get?
bunch. Got like a spicy salmon hand roll. Got a whole mixed thing of different sashimi.
Let's go.
I'm
Yeah,
a sashimi guy. Yes, it's all about sashimi.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, just ordered a load. Like we get hungry, so
Sushi solid, very solid.
yeah. Got some japchae as well.
Interesting.
What the hell is japchae?
It's like the glass noodles.
Glass noodles.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But this place is like immediately outside our condo.
It's right outside our house.
It's next door.
It's
Oh,
like
beautiful.
it's like our lobby. We have a roti spot, a bubble tea spot, a Harvey's Swiss
Roti
chalet.
is so good.
Yeah.
Swiss chalet.
Roti with mushroom sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasabi just hit me.
Sabe. Du-du-du.
Behind the equation now, Asuka can turn her attention to the queen.
Oh, shining wizard on the apron.
Can they coexist? Charlotte's gonna do a moonsault where she doesn't hit anybody.
Yeah. It'll look nice
See how she
though.
goes, yeah. Yeah,
Here it comes.
that's it.
Do a double moon.
Hurts more when you flip more.
I don't think she ever hits people when she does. She looks great doing it, but here we go. Moonsault.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's like the
She gets their shoulders, doesn't she?
Yeah.
optical illusion, yeah.
It's because she does it so she lands on her feet.
Yeah.
She gets a lot of height and lands on her feet.
She's tall.
Whereas others
Anytime
do
I
it
see
where you
someone
got to
do a
like
flip
catch them.
like that. Anytime I see someone flip like that, the first thing I think of is Seth Rollins doing the sunset bomb to Kane through the table where he blew his knee out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
I
right.
always think of that. That's the first thing I think of. Like, how does it not just shut her up?
Yeah,
through
it's
their
true, but do
knee?
you think that momentum coming up there, or coming at that height, yeah, you think it's, but yeah,
It has to be straight down, especially if your
Yeah,
legs
yeah,
leave
yeah.
drag.
for sure. Yeah, yeah.
I was at that Raw where they vacated the title just after Seth blew his knee out. Because it was in the European tour.
Is that when it happened?
Yeah.
What was the match to get the new champ on that one? Was that the Kevin Owens?
No, that was...
No.
that was... Was it Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose? It was a tournament.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. That was it. Yeah.
That sounds like I don't even remember.
Kevin Owens was the Finn Balor.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is a pivotal point in this matchup. Which of these three women can make it to their feet first?
Superplex replay.
Using Charlotte Flair after this.
The problem I have with these pay-per-views, that you can call them pay-per-views, is this just, to me, this looks like Raw.
Yeah, well, yeah. No,
Aesthetically,
it
yeah.
kind of does, yeah.
It just says, yeah, it just says Backlash, but everything looks the same as Raw and SmackDown. So why should I care? They don't even have the swinging things. You couldn't even get the swinging things.
I mean, realistically, what more like this has cost
Yeah,
so
that's what
much
I can do.
fucking money.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point until you have people
It just
there.
sucks. It looks like Raw and like fake crowd and the fake noise.
Let alone when you see the side of the apron and all you see is WrestleMania and you don't even see the Backlash part.
Yeah.
Yeah. White ropes. Oh, I am missing this. White ropes. Thank you. Yeah, AEW kind of similar. Like they didn't have
Like
too much of a thing.
There's not much more you can do, I don't think. I agree when like you have crowds and it looks the same, you're using the same stage and stuff like that, but it's the issue with all these.
Let's go, Charlotte! Yeah!
Oh, double natural selection.
Love Charlotte.
Double pin. Oh,
Stack them and smash them.
That's it. New slogan.
Love it. I love Charlotte because she gets so much hate.
Excuse me.
I don't mean to potentially body shame or anything, but have you guys noticed when Charlotte came back, she's just a lot like thinner? Or,
Yeah, she's trimmed.
Not,
I can
and
see
that's
it. Yeah,
maybe good
yeah,
or
no,
bad.
that's
I'm not
that's a good point.
commenting like
Yeah.
that.
No, she looks definitely like in the zone, I think. It's like that with guy wrestlers, right? I mean, this top, she's not looking too thin up top there, but like when
Being
wrestlers...
afraid and I was trying to avoid anything like that, but
Yeah. All right, come on.
Ooh.
You got something to miss.
Oh! Well,
you
I
guys
mean,
are just ahead of me, so when
Okay.
I hear reactions like that,
okay. I'll try to be good.
oh no, it's fine. It's just I expect the worst.
Oh, yeah, right.
Chris Elliott says he's not watching, but he's saying hello. Hello, good sir.
Hi, Chris.
Up, Chris.
Hello, Chris. What's going on, buddy?
Say hi to your kids for me. I mean that. I hope they're having a good night. I hope you got, or evening. I'm sad Chris isn't watching with us.
That's too bad, yeah.
This pay-per-view doesn't feel like a big one though. Chicken wing. Oh nope.
Oh.
That spinning back fist.
Well,
That's it.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, I'm not like fully surprised, but interesting.
Most surprising win would have been Asuka, and there was no chance of that.
Yeah. Well, that would have been like, oh my god. Yeah, I know. So.
do you
Yeah,
think?
keep pushing the feud. So probably maybe Charlotte win SummerSlam. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I can see.
Go wait for that.
I can see Charlotte Rhea at SummerSlam on
Yeah.
the 1-on-1. Nah.
Raw's great so far, guys.
WrestleMania Raw.
Is
Yeah,
is that you doing
yeah,
Rhea?
from assistant, yeah.
I know in the post/during pandemic era that things are completely different, but my most look forward to WWE program, and for a lot of people I bet this was the same thing, all year would be the Raw after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And it is just, that is a non-existent thing now. That is just...
Yeah, even pre-pandemic, it had kind of dropped a
fizzled
lot.
out a little bit, yeah.
They've been declining since 30, I'd say. I'd say WrestleMania 30 was the last like really good Raw after Mania.
I'm so glad you said that, because that is the one and only WrestleMania I've ever been to live and in person. I went all the way from here in Brisbane to New Orleans just to watch it, and
Nice.
then I also went to Raw the next night. And yeah, I'm so glad to say I was there for that.
Yeah, that Raw was excellent. And then since then, it's I don't know. I think WWE tried to force it a bit. I think the crowd tried to force it a bit. I think what was so fun before is it kind of felt natural, you know, the weird crowds there, and whereas kind of since that one, it's the beach ball comes out right away all the time, and there's a lot of bait and switch. I think the one we went to in New York, it was promised a champion v champion, and we ended up getting Seth and Kofi versus the Bar instead, or something like that. And it's like, come on. Hi Prism. Welcome. I know you're not watching tonight, but hello. Thanks for popping in.
For my first live video with you guys, I really want to see a appearance from Brandon from New Jersey, because I missed out on hearing him. He was supposed to call into the UFC post show that Phil and John did yesterday, and apparently something happened.
Yeah, he fell asleep as per usual.
He fell asleep?
I want to see it.
And then he sent a tweet out like at 2:30 a.m. saying, "I'm awake now." I'm like, "Oh, typical Brandon."
He was in the chat earlier.
You know,
Come on, Brandon.
Comments,
Let me
but then, yeah.
manifest you.
Sushi's been pretty good.
Did you? I took the rest of the japchae. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that and the hand roll, and then everything else. Like I only took a couple of.
Okay, I'm just kind of picking right now.
As they'll be taking on Drew McIntyre and Braun Strowman. Bobby Lashley violated tonight in the Raw this past Monday, because Braun Strowman was absolutely huge on Monday. This was a chance for Drew McIntyre or Lashley to build some momentum heading into WrestleMania Backlash. But instead it was Braun
Oh yeah.
Strowman who decided, I'm going to make a statement. I'm going to leave that lasting impression on my back.
Do you guys think that the wrestlers get like clothing allowances through their pay? As in, like, you know, for a Bobby Lashley suit, is that all WWE money? Not just his money that he's earned?
Yeah, I wonder that.
I wonder that too. Yeah.
I would say so. Like, I know obviously they have the ring gear is probably all comped and it's all just through their Winchesters and stuff.
They
of course,
have
but,
stylists.
yeah, the suits and stuff. Yeah.
I reckon it. I reckon it depends on who you are.
That's easy. Yeah, that makes
Like,
sense.
if we see Humberto Carrillo walking around in a sweet suit, I would imagine he's paid for that himself. Yeah. I mean, he wears a shirt with not even his own name on it, Dale Gass.
Yeah.
So.
Is that not his name?
I mean, you did kind of run from him on Monday. That's not the point. Didn't you lose to him on Monday, which is the entire reason we're in this mess? Why you gotta bring up old stuff? And look, I have everything figured out. I know where the Lumberjacks locker room is, so I'm gonna go there and have a conversation with them and make sure they know it is in their best interest for you to
He's
win.
got drip written in the hair.
He does.
God.
Johnny Drip can be very persuasive. I'm gonna make sure everything is in place so that Damian Priest falls right to our first shot.
What?
I don't think
Well,
you
Miss Johnny Drip Drip.
Call me the most noisy superstar in WWE history for nothing.
Thirst trap.
Well, what Miz does understand is that he has a lumberjack match later on tonight here at WrestleMania Backlash against Damian Priest. Hey, everybody, for Monday Night SmackDown on Fox, I'm Michael Cole. He is Pat McAfee. Pat, your first pay-per-view tonight. How excited are you?
Oh, huh.
Night on Obviously, it's going to be incredible from top to bottom. It's an honor to be here. Let's get to some more action. Well, we are moments away from the tag team titles from SmackDown being on the line. The Dirty Dogs, Ziggler and Drew defending against Rey Mysterio and his son Dominic.
Oh yeah.
Dog.
Oh, we get in. I assume Ray and Dom are winning this one.
Yeah, that's likely. And I was listening to the SmackDown review, and it was saying in the context, like Dominic Mysterio and MJF are the same age. Like,
Yeah.
granted, it's different things in that sense, but like when you kind of compare the two, like it's crazy how like promo wise and just stuff. And when I heard that, I'm like, it's crazy.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, like MJF definitely seems older than he is. Like he's very.
Yeah, when I heard that, I'm like, oh, it's only 24. I'm like, oh, and then yeah. I mean, he's maybe mature beyond his means, but like, yeah, it's a stark difference between them two, and it's promo wise at least.
Sorry, what did they throw on him?
A couch.
That was wrapped up for some reason.
Dominic can't wrestle?
Oh no!
Who's it gonna be?
Aaliyah.
Andrade's back. Selena Vega. This is the redebut.
I got this. I love you, son.
I love you, son.
Is Dominic's gear supposed to be a little bit Robin-ish?
It looks it there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So who is Ray doing this on his own or finding someone else?
I think Ray comes out on his own, and then Dominic comes out like the end, kind of like the hero kind of thing, and wins it. That's right.
Right. Yeah, I feel it's got to go on Ray and Dominic because I imagine it's going to go from them and then to the Usos maybe.
Yeah, likely.
Cool.
Yeah, like who the fuck gives a shit about these two? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Guys, I flipped
yeah.
I flipped from Raw to SmackDown and I still don't feel like I'm watching a show that you paid for.
You don't have to
Well,
watch
like,
this. You can go and do something else if you want, Braden.
No, because like almost like every week, I forget who's the champion. I'm like, oh yeah, it's right. It's the Dirty Dogs.
The
I'm like,
Dirty
oh, okay.
Dogs.
I'm like, oh yeah, it's right. Every week I'm like, oh wait, oh yeah, it's still them, yeah.
How could you forget about the Dirty Dogs?
The Dirty Dogs.
I know. Somehow, some way, I forget them sometimes, but I have to work on that.
The Dirty Dogs.
I don't think that comes into play, especially since they knocked out one of these.
Yeah.
Braden, don't pretend you would be Dolph Ziggler if you're.
Oh, 100%. But not Bobby Roode. What's that?
Also loving the Joker artwork in the background, boys. Holy crap, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's nice. It's Braden's. He's had it a while, but yeah, it's very
That's
cool.
one of those movies that it just came on recently as I was flicking through the channels sort of thing, and I ended up watching nearly the whole thing. That movie's goddamn.
Oh, it's a masterpiece, isn't it?
I would totally be Dolph Ziggler if I was a wrestler. I love Sunny Days. Older Sunny Days.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you hear about that story? But I'm just gonna shut up.
We'll say though, Google is a great thing, and Dolph Ziggler, Sunny, it's a thing.
Oh, Ray looks concerned.
Ray looks really mad.
He looks really worried.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. What's he gonna do?
I mean, I think we just saw this on Wednesday with Dynamite, with Miro just beating the absolute shit out of Darby before the bell rings. Like, surely that's got to be a DQ, even if the bell rings. And when they're going, "Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go?" Just go, "No." Just had the fucking piss beaten out of me. Like, no, we'll do this another day.
He doesn't want to take his downside. He wants his.
Yeah.
Dominic versus Hook? Yeah, true. Who would win in that fight? Hook.
I think Taz is going to give more tough love and therefore be a better coach.
Yeah, why does that look like Adam West Batman? In a weird, like...
Yeah, they're Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha.
that means Dominic's definitely going to be in the match because he's not going to be in the Robin gear.
Oh no, he'll be coming in. It's just a matter of when.
Fuck yeah, right.
Come on, Ray.
It's kind of, it's almost like the kind of rise up from the bullying because I guess Ruden's there, my bullying. So he's like, oh, this is the kind of the way. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to build anymore. Boom, come out and just, finish him off.
I mean, the gear is weird, but Rey Mysterio is always out there with his gear, so I gotta respect the drip.
I love it. I think it's
Yeah, I like it.
Chris Leone thinks Dominic's joining the Dirty Dogs.
Oh.
Hey, you never know.
turns into the Red Hood.
Oh.
Someone wants to make her UpNXT debut.
What's that?
Someone wants to make her UpNXT debut.
Oh.
What's up, yo?
Oh, there you go. Get a pop.
Talking of dirty dogs. Oh.
There's a dirty dog in the chat.
Hey, nice.
Oh, look at the doggy.
That's great,
What's up,
see?
yo?
Good timing.
What's his name?
Her name is
Her
Rudy.
name? Rudy. Nice.
Rudy,
Great name.
R-U-D-Y.
Sweet.
She's a rude little bitch.
Ha.
Literally.
Rudy.
Oh, oh, oh.
What do we think of Pat McAfee? For those that watch SmackDown, I believe.
He's not bad. I mean,
He's better than the guy on Raw.
yeah, it's like that and Burke. Like he's, I don't know, I didn't really high expectations for him coming in, but I don't know if he's just trying too hard or not really used to this kind of thing. But it's just, yeah, I mean, he's just. I mean, granted, you have to right in the fire, obviously, but at the same time, it's just, I don't know if it's, I don't know, yeah, I can't get into him yet. No.
I feel the lead play-by-play is such a weird role to just throw someone new in.
Well, that is the thing, yeah.
You know, like, color, you can you have someone guiding you through, and you watch Raw, and it's, like, Corey feels like the lead commentator. He's steering it the whole time, even though it's, like, Adnan Verk's job. Pat's been alright. Like, hasn't really...
Yeah, from what I've heard of him, he's fine.
He's been fine, yeah.
Glorious. I will give him.
To bring up a leader again.
Play again and color guy. Yeah, big time.
Watching Dolph break his eyes. Bad Bobby in here with the man advantage. And here comes Rude. Earlier today, Rey Mysterio called this opportunity that he
Wonder if Ziggler will join his brother in AEW, or is the reason that they keep re-signing him, giving him a shit ton of money to keep him.
Yeah, I imagine he's earning a lot.
Yes.
I think, yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's kind of like everyone saw those rumors and like, oh, maybe then no. He's like, oh no, I'm saying yeah. So right, you probably get paid a good amount, I think.
Who's on more money, Bobby Roode or Dolph Ziggler?
Oh,
Dolph,
Ziggler.
I would think, yeah.
That's easy Dolph there. Yeah, that's good.
I used to really like Bobby Roode in TNA.
used to
Like,
love
yeah, I was really into
Yeah,
it.
no, he was pretty. Yeah, no, he was pretty. And then yeah,
He just like wrestling moved on, and he stayed, and he's still in 2005. Like he's still in 2009.
Yeah,
like he hasn't moved. He hasn't changed anything.
No.
He got the theme song.
Yeah.
He got the theme song, and he was just coasting off that. Yeah, he's just coasting off Glorious.
Oh yeah. No, yeah.
Like
I think the downfall for him was the Drew match at Takeover, which was fine. Like it was, nothing was bad. But ever since he had that NXT,
Yeah,
he's
been going down. Yep. Very true.
Because no one wanted him.
Ray's
to
bleeding.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He just doesn't fit what, like, he's the classic wrestler, and it's just like things have moved on, I think. I don't know.
I'd say he's probably in the right role. Like, if you're going to have him, like, I think
doing
a tag team with Dolph, like, what else is Dolph? Dolph is at the point where, like, I used to be a fan, but it's...
Yeah, it's too late.
Again, it's too late now, and that's why, take those paychecks.
Too many start and stops, like, seriously.
And I'm sure now Dolph realizes it's like he's not going to get to that level, so why not just make a sweet paycheck, you know?
Oh, pretty much, yep.
He wants to, still have that money for his stand-up career.
Yeah.
which, people make fun of him, but, like, that's what he really loves to do. And if you have a money backing thing like WWE paying you checks,
huge for that.
Yeah. Definitely helps him.
That might have died off for him though, since the comedy scene has. Well, it's now reopening back up, but it's not like he can go per town that they go into.
Like he was doing some shows, but he'll definitely probably try to do stuff. But like I always find it interesting when they do other side hustles and stuff. I think it's cool.
His show's going to be more interesting once he does leave. Once he retires and can do more of a stand-up style routine, but talking about his career, like that would actually be pretty good.
Talk about how he was in that Survivor Series match for like over an hour, and then Sting comes out and he wins, and no one really knew why. Didn't make sense then. It didn't make sense now. He just really wanted to help Dolph.
Sting just loves Dolph Ziggler.
He hated authority. He loved
Dolph Ziggler and Darby Allin. He just.
The Dirty Dogs. No, Dolph doesn't do a long set. I've seen him do a set. It was like under 10 minutes. He talked about Chipotle. He talked about goth girls at Hot Topic, hitting on them.
Nice.
And
so did he just steal every episode you do with Scrump, or did you steal his routine?
Which Chipotle?
I'm pretty sure you talk about goth girls from Hot Topic and
This
Chipotle.
sounds all like Raiden-centric stuff.
Yeah, it was. I didn't like hate on him as much as some of the people I was with. They were like, "Oh, he sucked. He was shit." I was like, it was under 10 minutes. Like he's just kind of riffing. He's clearly like quickly looks through a book and.
Oh.
It's like a cool spot. Oh, okay, got you. I got the joke now. His set will be 7 hours long. Got it. Because Sonny said Dolph likes to do things for 7 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
That was cool.
So the story of that is that he got a concussion on like doing a TV match, right? And then he drove like a certain amount of hours to go and meet up with her.
Yeah.
Before the 7 hours.
I remember. I remember read about that. Yeah.
Who gets a concussion and wants to do that?
Oh, I don't know if
obviously.
I don't know if I read about it or if I got really lit and watched Sonny do like a U-shoot or something and probably
that's
talked
what
about
it was on.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
it was really good. It was great.
I like though you had to say you had to get really lit to watch that because
It definitely, to listen to Sonny talk about things. B Detroit's in the subscribing.
Yo.
Thank you, Big B.
Thank you.
We miss you. It's an MF party. Come on, Ray.
I definitely got burnt today, I reckon.
Yeah, I did
like
too.
it's gonna come up. Oh, it's starting to come up on my legs now.
I got burned.
how dare you go and look after yourself, Davey? How dare you?
I like walked for 3 hours, then ran for 90 minutes, and then sat on the roof for an hour.
Oh, geez, Davey.
I've been outside all day.
Look at you.
Up next, Mania Backlash.
Oh.
Okay, where's Dom? Let's go, Dom. Come out there.
Come on, Ray. Oh, here comes Dom.
There we go.
There you go. See, I called it. Yep, it's coming out. Save the day.
Is he gonna? Yeah, is he turning on Ray?
That'd be great.
Oh, that'd be funny.
He unzips his top and there's just a Labrador on the front.
Dirty
And he's
dog.
like, I'm a dirty dog now.
Fuck.
The dirtiest stuff.
Dom's not a good actor.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna be able to pull that off very well. No.
I love Dom just because it's Rey Mysterio's son. You have to love him. I'm sorry, that's just how it works.
Yes, well,
but
yeah.
then I watch him act. I'm like,
That being said, Ray hasn't been good on the mic until like a year ago.
that's true.
Well, that's true.
They're late
yeah.
bloomers.
If I was like son, I guess.
Oh.
Ziggler hits the zigzag right in front of Dom on Ray, and Dom's just like, he'll kick it.
Yeah. You get it. Oh my God, my rib. Yeah, no. Sorry, Dad. Keep this one out, please.
Just get hit with the finish, but I ran out here anyway.
I always find that funny in tags. The final move when they're like, he's got this one.
Yeah.
Or was me a random
And
like
you know what?
bulldog
it always
earlier in
works
the
out.
match.
They always do kick
Yeah.
out of it, so you're not wrong, dude.
Always
Yeah,
kick out of the
no, yep.
zigzag.
He knows his dad.
Rey Mysterio knows how to kick out of the zigzag. Don't know if what's Rude's move? The Glorious Bomb?
It's the DDT, isn't it?
Worst DDT.
He used to use the Perfect Plex or something. Dominic Mysterio. DAL. Dirty
Fucking
dogs.
dirty dogs.
If your name's the Dirty Dogs, like your gimmick and like the vignettes should just be doing like the worst fucking shit. Like you should be at the club, throwing money. You should be just treating people badly.
Yep.
There should be Dirty Dogs.
I can certainly see Dolph living up to the name.
Dolph lives up to the name.
Rude's a family man, isn't he?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think he's with Tracy Brooks. No, that's Kaz. Sorry. He's with. Fuck. He lives out. He has got a house in Peterborough.
Yeah.
Peterborough man.
Was Rude's finisher the Perfect Plex in TNA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rude Plex.
I can't even remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
I
called it.
remember
Sorry,
that.
not the Rude
Bulldog?
Plex.
Oh!
He called it the payoff. That's what he called it.
Yeah.
Because it pays to be rude was his catchphrase.
Oh, okay.
Why do I know all this shit?
Yeah,
The big Bobby Roode fan.
I was. Team Canada was lit. No, Team Canada was sick.
You'd have won Robert Roode Trivia Night easily.
That's right. Uh-oh, are we getting a turn?
Come on, Ray, tag him.
Come down from the apron.
Oh.
He's a dad.
Oh my God, please.
Oh.
Please.
Tag him.
Come on, Dom!
No, he's going to turn on his dad. No, he's not. All right.
No one drops a couch on me.
Get him, Dominic. Get him, Dom.
I want to know why a couch was there.
It was...
In wrapping,
Just
dude,
moving.
In wrapping. It wasn't just
Yeah.
a normal couch just sitting there. It had wrapping all over it.
It either just been delivered or like they were moving it elsewhere.
It was delivered just for that spot.
It was Velveteen
Oh my
Dreams.
God, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's it. No.
I've told you about TNA, the John Morrison couch promo.
Yeah.
Where he steals someone's couch. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen in wrestling, and maybe it's that couch. Nice. Oh, Dom.
No, Dolph's bleeding.
Dom bladed him.
The Dirty Dogs know that. Ziggler and Rude learning a little bit tonight about the heart of the Mysterios.
Come on, Dom.
Dom. Sub Mysterio.
Dom, do it.
Ray, he can barely stand on the apron. He's on his knees. Dominic trying to drag himself back to his dad in the corner and just
He's fighting through the pain.
Dominic sent into the post shoulder first.
I want a beer money reunion.
All he can do is watch his son.
Yeah, that was the best version of Bobby Roode.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go, Braden. Likely, unlikely. That ever happens in any promotion.
Oh, likely.
Likely?
Even if it's their like retirement, they'll retire together.
Yeah, it'll happen. Yeah, yeah. It'll happen
What
again.
promotion?
Oh yeah, true. WWE.
AEW? Yeah.
Hot tag.mp3 sound. Yes.
Like Ray, why did Ray even bother tagging out? He's tagged out, and 30 seconds later he's like, "No, put me back in. Put me back in. I'm good."
Yeah.
Yes.
I did all I could, Dad.
He just needed
now.
a little
Take
breather.
the finish line.
I still can't get over the fact that Rey Mysterio like did something to his knees, put baby cells in his knees, and all of a sudden he knows how to wrestle again.
Yeah.
Because like he's doing
Baby
moves.
cells?
He wasn't good for like so long, and then he disappeared. And like,
Yeah, Jared, you said you were at that Raw in 2014, New Orleans, and
Yeah.
didn't Ray return there or something? And that was just before they put him with Sin Cara, or I might be getting dates mixed up.
I don't think so. The only thing I can remember from that show was that's when the Shield turned face against Hunter in the main event. Yeah, that's all I can even remember.
Paige
from that one. But no,
winning, I
don't.
couldn't remember anything after Paige.
baby cells.
Oh,
Yes,
Rob Van
that's
Dam
right.
returned, but yeah, Ray around that time was awful, and like
Yeah, he was so bad.
you're
Like, you can't
oh,
hate
he's-
him because it's Rey Mysterio, but you were like, all right, dude, like it's time to give it up.
It's
And then
towards the end, yeah.
he went to I don't know his doctor
Mexico.
and got those baby cells.
I watched recently the All In match with him, Bandito, and
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
who's the third? Ray Phoenix versus the Young Bucks and Kota Ibushi. That match is the shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh,
And they got cut for time.
That's right. It was really.
Fucking Marty. I mean, who? Oh, like his dad. That looked like shit.
Oh my God.
oh, and they
look,
have
Gonna
it.
do it.
That looked like shit.
Let's go.
Countdown to the
Dominator.
Usos, my dude. Maddie played that up real well. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Yep.
The
See?
Usos are getting the
Boom.
belts soon.
Yeah.
Father, son.
You got to admit, it might not be the greatest match, and Ray might be older, Dominic, not the greatest in the world, but to win something like that,
That's cool,
moment.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
for
cool.
sure. Something that you have to go back in a couple years and be like, oh, we did this together. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Especially as like all the fans remember Dominic as a kid, like remember him being just this
that's
child.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It makes it really pretty cool. I didn't mind that, to be honest. It kind of held my interest,
No, that was okay.
and
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Yeah.
like Ray was just on doing everything.
Yeah, no, the story was good and the match was, no, it was, no, not bad.
What do we think of his splash?
Let's watch the replay. Okay, nice tuck. I like the tuck.
It's the landing.
It's the leg.
It's the landing.
It's the left.
You know.
He does
Better
everything
than
so
Snoop
well.
Dogg.
It's the
Better
left.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
better than
best.
Snoop.
Hey,
Yeah.
I was right now then. Hey, that's the A in my book.
Dominic, the weight carrier in this match. Did the most.
Carrying that couch.
Like, your ribs all right? Because I'm going to jump in your arms, kid.
Oh, it's Kayla Braxton, guys. This is my main event.
In WWE history, the first father and son
I mean, I think that's got to be a drink, right? Father and son, like the amount of times they've said that.
Oh, yeah.
What an honor and what a blessing to be able to share this moment.
It's history.
Honor and a
We
blessing.
made history tonight. Time to celebrate.
Did you know there's history is going to be made tonight because it's the first time ever that Bayley and Bianca are facing off at WrestleMania Backlash.
Is that the match?
First time ever at WrestleMania Backlash, Bailey versus Bianca. History.
I think you meant to say, Davey, first time ever at WrestleMania.
Backlash.
Backlash, yes. That was a weird camera shot.
Yeah.
Just like, let's see this Thunderdome.
Love it. What a WrestleMania Backlash. They just said what I just said. Love Pat McAfee.
Oh,
Pat,
yeah.
get that bag, Pat. All day. All right. Time for a smoke. Smoke him if you got him.
I was just about to say, does Braden not get to do that given his shot, but that is clearly not the case.
Simply download the app and sign up with the promo code. Then just make your picks. And if you get enough correct, you've earned yourself some cash. So download the DraftKings app now. Sign up with promo code WWE.
Oh, oven glove.
Free
Sweet.
for a share of $10,000 and make it rain.
Make it rain.
Girlfriend Eva has a little key.
We get to see Braden's process in the background. Love that.
We have songs, we have buzz. I had 3 in the front. Did you just whisper in the harmonies?
I'm gonna
This
miss
show
sushi.
looks...
Well,
Providing a
whatever this commercial is. All these bloody peacock commercials.
I'm here to extend to your business.
Batista.
How would you like to make $50 million? But what if, just relax, we did something just for us?
Batista action.
$50 million in a zombie apocalypse, right? Does money have any value in a zombie apocalypse?
And then. You don't want to know the risks? Why would I want to know the risks? I'm in.
Maddie, did you see the interview with Batista? It's probably a little bit old now. I think it was when he was doing that movie, the press of that movie, Stuber, and he said that he will absolutely never wrestle again.
Yep. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. That's yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I just saw that for the first time the other day, and he was. I think he said he would appear, like he would, do an appearance on a Raw.
Yeah. I'll do it. Yeah. But yeah. No. He was like, yeah. He's like, no. I'm like 100%. No. Not happening again. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think that was
I mean,
because
it
the
is
one
kinda-
time he comes back, it was that Triple H match, and
Yeah. What was that? I mean, it was okay, but like.
I was fine
Yeah,
with
no,
it. Yeah, it had to be like that weird, like brawl, like that. That's the entertainment I got out of it. It was some sort of technical match. It would have been terrible.
No, Dave, no, yeah, no worries. Just, I mean, like, you probably could, he could have even done a couple more years for sure. But, movies, so you get paid $1 million for, I mean, like, how would you not, like, I mean, it's, right? When you weigh it, it's like, okay, yeah, movies. So, it is too bad.
Zombie lumberjack match.
Okay,
That's a zombie lumberjack match. One of the zombies had the Bray Wyatt floral t-shirt
So we're getting a zombie lumberjack match, are we?
on. Oh man.
Sounds like it. Go.
That sounds better than a lumberjack match, to be
You know what?
Yeah. I think everyone the premise is the same, so if they can switch up a bit, yeah, that'd be ideal.
The tribal chief.
Oh, Jimmy's had highlights.
Go. Uso.
You listen to me. The name on the door says Roman Reigns. It need to say Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. Now we gonna get our own locker room.
There's not enough space for that, man.
This one is palatial. Our locker room, the name on our door, Jimmy and Jey Uso, tag team champions. That's what we need to be at.
There you go,
That's
Matty
what we
B.
need to get
Call him
to.
my dude.
Instead of you over here carrying Roman's bags around, what else you do for him? Huh? You do his laundry every day, right now.
Sorry, Jerry, what'd you say?
I was gonna say, man, they were literally just talking about winning the tag titles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just mentioned-
see? There you go.
Just want to say good luck to
Now
him.
those matching blue titles.
I think they've actually done
Best story
a great job of, like, if Jimmy just came in and he was with them, it would just be again like, which one's Jimmy, which one's Jay. I think they've done really well at separating them, and now, like, for the first time ever, I know which one's Jimmy, I know which one's Jay. You see them have two, like, distinct personalities.
highlights.
What's that?
It's the highlights.
It's the highlights, yeah. Though it used to be the tattoos, didn't it? Like, one would only have one sleeve, and then he got both. So Jay will get highlights next week, probably, just to.
Well, pretty much right now, it seems like anything to do with Roman is gold at this point. So.
You know what is also kind of weird? Like that they're advertising this Batista film. It's a Netflix film, or it's streaming on Netflix, and they're advertising it on Peacock. Like, I don't know. Seems very odd.
Is it a promotional thing with Batista, maybe, that they've got a contracted thing with him
Maybe.
that they have to push?
Yeah, maybe.
There's a
I
zombie on
guess-
one of the screens. There's two of them in the background. On the top of
There
those.
they
There's
go.
zombies. Look at
Coming
that.
out.
There's three. They're all going to be zombies.
It's in theaters too.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
hilarious.
Sure.
What's the deal with Batista and the different coloured lenses? That's the thing he's been doing for a while.
He's just cool.
Yeah, that might go
Just
back
too cool
again.
for us, Jared.
Normal
Yeah,
glasses.
so yeah, yeah.
No colour.
Only cool can pull that off. So, not for us guys.
What he wanted, give me what I want, was different lenses.
yeah.
Give me what I want, Vince.
Yeah.
I don't just want to wear normal
Yeah.
glasses. Give me what I want.
All this stuff seems so long ago. Where like it was past years, and it seems like everything is like with the deal. Oh my god, that was like only a few years back. Everything seems like so like it's crazy how time is right now.
I remember, man, I was just thinking recently, when he made that return in like 2006 or whatever it was, when he'd been injured for that little while, and he makes that return, and it was just hyped up, and they even had like a clock on the WWE website counting down like a month, weeks, days, hours.
Right, yeah.
I was so hyped for that, man. That's maybe the most hyped I've ever been for a return, maybe ever. And it was just
See, well, back in that time, you know, the returns like they're meaningful. It's, like now, it's kind of like whatever. But like, oh yeah, no, they made it look. When they come back to, oh my god, yeah, right, and just, no, for sure.
And now it's like, if you put Batista on any sort of card now, like, I'm not tuning in for that reason. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
But as you said,
Yeah.
he's
No.
I just love their hands and
What's
stuff.
what's the zombie?
Like, I
spots
wouldn't
we
mind
get?
getting,
There's got to be
like, a
some
collective
sort
art
of zombie.
Oh
that,
yeah,
Thing
yeah.
fits this, I don't know.
Like,
I'm
do
trying
they
to
carry
figure out-
someone around at one point? You know, like
I'll have to think
I think it would look really nice on
probably
the
yeah.
Yeah.
Horseman.
someone
Do
get
something with them,
bitten
yeah,
in this
yeah. Ooh, yeah. We might do some fake blood and see what happens.
I've not watched that Damien Priest documentary yet. Have either of you guys?
I have not watched it. No.
Heard pretty good things.
Did it just come out on the network or?
I think so, yeah. Like, there was...
Okay.
I saw a photo Sino sent us the other day of Priest when he was younger and looked like not in good shape at all. And now you look at him.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
apparently he
Okay.
goes
Okay.
into that all and stuff.
Oh, okay, right on. Yeah. Because I knew he's like punch from Martinez beforehand, but I didn't really know too much about him until he came to WWE or NXT.
Yeah, Braden and I saw him and Ospreay against each other
Oh, okay.
in at Ted Reeves.
Oh, okay, right on.
Zombie Vegas Elvis, love it.
Great.
Imagine if these guys sold it like, you're not fucking zombies.
Yeah,
These
you're
guys
just
are
fucking
natural.
actors. Oh, Poor commentary.
They're not selling it.
No, they ran away.
Yeah, they are. Oh, yeah, they are.
What the fuck is going on? Yo, poor Damian Priest, man. All he does is just get put in matches to put other things over, but not himself.
Kayfabe-wise, it does make sense, though, because everyone was like, why the fuck has he chosen a lumberjack match of all the matches? But he's got zombie mates. Oh, but he's fighting this as well.
Oh my god, Zombie Elvis?
Yeah.
Because the movie Army of the Dead is supposed to take place in Vegas, right? So
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
are supposed to be Vegas zombies.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're getting huge press. I mean, we watched UFC last night, and all they did was
All
every
over it.
fight was, this
That's
is brought
right.
to you by, like,
Yeah.
the movie looks fun.
Yeah, but especially like the amount of people that watch UFC, all that's huge press, huge. And then this now, oh yeah, big time.
But this is
I mean, it's a Snyder film, and Snyder's like...
oh yeah, it looks
Like-
sick actually. I never saw the trailer until last night. Me and Davey are going to be reviewing the OG one this week, but we decided on the free feed when it comes out on Netflix, the new one, we're going to do a review of that as well for a free show because it looks like fun. Batista.
I actually haven't watched the first one yet, so I'm gonna watch that and then watch the new one.
We're
Yeah.
doing the Snyder remake, not the like
Not the
70s one.
Yeah,
Is it 70s?
Is it 60s?
Oh, okay.
Dickie Bird, you're right. Is Buddy Murphy still signed to WWE?
Yeah.
Andy and I were talking before. Do you guys think we see zombie spots in this? And if so, what are they? Do we get bites? Do we get...
Priest is
Well,
going to do
Priest turns into a zombie.
No, Priest is going to do a dive onto all of them for sure.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, poor Damian Priest. Like, your Mania match, sure, but like, fuck. Like,
Well, yeah, you know what? Okay, Bad Brain's gone now. It's like, okay, back to this. I mean, whatever. Yeah, nah, kind of ridiculous. I feel bad for him a little bit.
they're so lucky there's no crowd.
Maybe Bunny's
Yeah,
one of the
'cause this could
zombies.
be.
Fuck.
But that's typical WWE though. Let's see, you knew they always pull up this type of shit. So, not be surprised.
What in the fuck? Like, what does this have to do with like what does this have to do with the movie?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah, this
Do they actually think anyone would watch this and be like, well, I definitely have to check out that movie? Fuck no.
well, that's yeah, that's yeah, I don't that. Yeah, I mean, who's my thinking about it? I mean, if they were thinking that, then I don't know who's they are working for him, but in the marketing department. But yeet.
Sasha Banks on Twitter. You do the most at Vince McMahon.
That doesn't sound positive or negative. That just sounds like, what am I watching?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's kind of.
It's a very diplomatic, like,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
you take it how you want to take it.
Yeah, well, that's it, right? Yeah, you own it. Yeah.
It's how, whenever I put a customer in their place, I do it in the most politest way possible. So, like, on paper, if you complain, it's like, well, what did they say? It's like, well, they wished me well, and they explained the thing, and told me to have a nice day.
Yeah, perfect. That's the way to go, Davey.
Kill with kindness.
That's it. Way to do it. That's with me too. Yeah.
This is strange. I can't believe they're advertising a movie without like the guy. None of these people are in this movie.
No, it's not feeling like I'm watching a special episode of The Walking Dead right now.
I guess we're still talking about the movie though, right? Like,
This is nuts.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
like it's just to get it in your head, not necessarily, oh, the movie's like this, but it gets you, why are they doing this? Army of the Dead. What's that? Oh, Batista's in it. Oh, who did it? Oh, it's Snyder. Okay.
Frank, you're right. Vince McMahon backstage thinks this is amazing. He's
Oh, yeah.
like, this is hilarious. Now it's a zombies, Call of Duty zombies.
Now they're teaming up to take out the zombies. Yeah, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, big zombie.
Well, yeah, they should have like multiple different types of zombies. It's like the spitter one or whatever from games where it's just a big fucking bag of poison.
Oh, the clickers from Last of Us.
But can they?
Oh, they terrify me. That noise. Ugh. And it's like, yeah, the spores, isn't it? Just that come out of them.
We did it, dude.
Oh, it's still going. Imagine with a crowd. Yeah, this is true. You're
chance to be getting in.
Yeah, this is bad. I can't believe.
Oh, is
It's
Morrison?
not even-
Morrison's gonna get bitten. Is he?
Oh. Oh, parkour. Parkour. Parkour.
Ooh.
What?
Oh, God. Oh, my God. God. What is happening?
Daniel Bryan's finisher.
Jesus, he kicked him right in the face with that.
So apparently Miz's knee is hurt or something?
Oh, okay. Interesting. I didn't see that part.
Just reading what people in the
I didn't read
chat,
that
some people in the chat are saying Miz's knee got fucked up.
Like legit.
Oh, okay, okay. They probably maybe they're gonna write him off for a bit then.
Oh yeah, he. Yeah,
Can't stand,
his left
yeah.
one.
He can't stand up.
Oh.
Match of the year, 5 stars.
Oh, easy. Best of. And the year, this is my best of. Easily. One top 3 moments, matches of the year. Easily.
Oh, now he's doing the dive.
Oh my god. Ew. Ew.
Miz has got to sell for the zombies. At least he gets.
They need to pull intestines and shit out now. Just
Yes!
make up for it.
It's hidden up their sleeves and shit. That'd be awesome. Actually, none of them wearing ones.
That was, yeah. Yeah, that was, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess we'll come out of the pay-per-view talking about something at least.
They're just whispering to Miz the whole time, dude, you alright? Holy crap.
So they're
Yeah,
eating.
probably like,
One
oh,
of the zombies throws up the X. That'd be awesome.
yeah.
Wow. Okay, what do we think of the zombie match, guys?
You know,
Meltzer
zomberific?
would give it 3.
it was zomberific. I think 5 out of 5 zombie stars.
That was bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was
for
bad.
me, if you're gonna do campy shit, you gotta
Do it on Raw.
All the way up.
You gotta exactly go all the way.
That was
Not
bad.
having
Yeah.
just a little bit of dry ice and some actors. Like you gotta go crazy. Like do shit
We
like,
had like 20 zombies, but we saw no like actual biting, no blood,
Nope.
which, you know, fair enough, but at the same time, no actually zombie related shit except walking around slowly and grabbing. That's it.
yeah. Yeah,
That was
good.
so bad.
Wow, that was. Fuck, that was. Yeah, that kind of. I mean, granted, the first time matches were actually okay, and then this kind of was like, oh, here we go. I mean, you know, a little bit of optimism, and then you know, you know, something bad's coming up, and then well,
It's just weird. I feel like I'm missing something. Like why was like I know that there's a movie coming out that they're just randomly advertising, and Batista's in it, but Batista wasn't here to like talk about it. Like it's just weird.
yeah.
Also, like this is supposed to be a like pay-per-view. I know
Yeah.
it's streaming service views now. I don't know what would you do we still call these things
Yeah, I
pay-per-views?
wonder if that's it.
What do you call these now? Just events now because it's
Yeah, pretty
advertisements.
much. I mean, I wonder if I'm sure Peacock probably had a big something to do with it maybe, and kind of like, oh, yes, I don't know.
Oh god, this
Too
match
bad.
as well.
But
Yeah, like the NXT zombie thing was way better.
oh my god, a million times better than this. Oh,
It was
God.
all like that. There was also somewhat of an anticipation towards it because they announced the match beforehand, and you go, "What is this?" It's like there's been no mentions of zombies in this feud at all.
I don't
Yeah,
understand
I
why
know.
there's
Except I was
zombies.
like, okay.
Then what you gonna do, Moose? Huh? What you gonna do then? Think about it.
I love the highlights.
The name on that locker room door right there should say Roman Reigns
I just feel like I saw them both backstage
is
and goes,
bitch.
can't tell the difference.
Yeah, you can't.
Someone do
Yeah,
something
seriously.
with your hair.
Roman Reigns and his bitch.
Ah, I got this now.
Reigns family appears to be
Ah, there's a zombie in there. Oh, they're all.
Oh,
I like some of them are.
This is the biggest night in Cesaro's life. How would
Oh, they
I
haven't changed it.
You're listening to Tiny Riot, an absolute banger from Samurai.
An absolute banger from Sam Ryder.
pull out our books of words we'll never use again. Once it's
To be fair, Pat said it, not Cole. But okay, come on, guys.
How many video
let's
games
turn
do you
this
guys
around a
think
bit.
the WWE have released? Over or under 30 WWE video games?
does that include
And when I
WWF?
say- all right, and I'll go 40, and yes, that includes WWF. Oh, actually, yeah, good call. And then I'm also including like mobile games, like mobile.
Oh,
shitty
40.
Oh, that's over.
Yeah, over 40.
What's the question? Sorry.
How many video games WWE like has ever put out,
Oh,
including
yeah.
like mobile? And, think about it, like WWF arcade games. There's GameCube, Xbox, SmackDown versus Raw,
PlayStation Mobile.
WWE 2K, the like Crash car game.
Not over 100 though, right?
No, it's gotta be like 50. So this is Bailey Bianca.
Yeah.
Interesting. So Bailey wins and then feuds with Sasha all year again.
Okay.
Yep.
Bianca Belair! She's so naive. She's so blind to this whole world around us. Bianca's just getting started, but I'm here to crash her fucking party. I am the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion.
Bailey with a 380-day reign.
The first ever Grand Slam Women's Champion. Damn, I'm good. Girl. Can I live? You just can't let me be SmackDown Women's Champion, can you? Like it or not, it's only about to get better at WrestleMania Backlash.
What's going on in the Twitch room right now? So are the zombies gone now, or it seems like they're invading the Thunderdome, Dickie? Just Chris, that was historical. The first time zombies ever appeared at WrestleMania Backlash. Yes, Chris Leone, I want to hear from you because you tend to like the weird shit, the zombie shit, the fiend shit. How was that for you? What did you think of the zombie lumberjack match?
And for Bailey, the laughter has gone away.
Stock choir music.
She is aggressive. She considers herself the entire SmackDown Women's locker room, and she holds the record of 380 days as SmackDown Women's Champion.
No, that was fucking awful. Not in the same ballpark as the Fiend.
She's looking to get her championship back tonight. Bailey is known for shaving
Belluza.
It's like a WH Park nickname.
Yeah.
It's actually better than the
Your fairy tale's over!
Ladies and gentlemen, from SmackDown, Michael Cole, Impact McAfee, and WrestleMania Backlash is presented by Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead. Now playing in select theaters and coming soon on Netflix. You'll have to watch and see what the hell happened to John Morrison. I think who's on these eight? Honestly, right over here. Well, nonetheless, we're going to see what happens to Bayley tonight. There it is, the bell loser shaved into the back of Bayley's head. Will that be the case for the champion Bianca Belair here tonight?
Okay. Hell in a Cell in June? Wait.
Yeah, they advertise it.
Oh. That's weird. It's normally October. So, is that instead of Money in the Bank? Are they pushing Money in the Bank? Maybe, yeah. Frank says they maybe move Money in the Bank to summer when fans return. I guess Hell in a Cell kind of sucks to see live anyway, so why not do it when you don't have crowds, maybe? Wearing a Kota Ibushi gear, Bianca.
Yeah.
I never needed you at all.
Fuck, yes. This fish is nice.
Yeah, which one?
Like all the sashimi is top.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good there. I could have even ordered more. I always find that with sushi.
Fuck yeah.
Introducing the challenger from San Jose, California,
As someone who doesn't watch weekly, I'm a little confused of what's going on with Bayley. Is she trying to She's trying to do like the Sami Zayn thing, like you're a bully weirdo or something. I don't know.
from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yeah, just being nice didn't work for her.
Yeah, it's kind of all over the
Now
place.
she's winning.
Yeah, it was kind of a bit of a weird build, but that's kind of the gist of it. You could say.
Championship. Speaking of Bianca Belair and what she thinks of Bayley and Bayley's attitude toward her, Bianca said, "People who hate you because of mere jealousy over your success hurt themselves in disguise. This is because you carry an image of who they wish they had become." Those are the words Bianca toward Bayley, her opponent here tonight.
Watch me shine now. Watch me shine now. I never needed you at all.
Bayley, of course, the more experienced of the two superstars in this matchup. She's held the NXT, the Raw, the SmackDown Women's Championship. She's a Money in the Bank winner, a two-time tag team champion. And Belair with her first title defense here tonight at WrestleMania Backlash. Standing switch right now by Bayley. Bianca Belair returns the favor. What does Bianca have to do?
Yeah, are they gonna have a crowd at Hell in a Cell?
No, I reckon they'll start from SummerSlam.
Oh.
Yeah, SummerSlam, would be the ideal spot and then go from there. Yeah, and then kind of then fully transition out of the Thunderdome.
Yeah, they probably think Money in the Bank's a good event you can have in front of a crowd, so push it back. Makes sense.
Watch me shine now.
Bianca surprised the OG Bayley, but again, Bianca doesn't seem to be affected by the spotlight. The fact that she's champion doesn't seem like she has those.
Like Bayley looks like she's in jobber gear too.
Yeah, she's a weird fit on today.
This is coming from someone who I own Bayley shirts. I love Bayley, and now it just seems like she's just some next.
Bayley working on the left arm of the former champion.
Some next one.
Some next one.
Just like another,
Yeah, pretty much,
another
yeah,
one of
really.
them. Like,
Right, yeah, it's kind of how it's been lately for her. Yeah, just
Like-
you got a couple promos, then all of a sudden there was nothing going on, and then she did the weird thing at WrestleMania, and then a little bit like this with Bianca now. But it's like
obviously
yeah,
the
her booking's
character,
been-
yeah. Like her character obviously
Not great.
works better when she was like that baby face, but you can't do it forever.
Yeah, I never liked her previously, personally.
It was the matches and the stories like made sense. It worked so well, but now it's it's like, what do you do? Do you eventually go back to that Bailey and see if it works? Like,
Yeah, it's kind of
whoa,
I
stuck in
don't.
quicksand right now.
I found her very entertaining. I don't think this hasn't not been working. I mean, she's the longest reigning women's champion.
yeah, just like
So
no
like,
one.
it's like not like they haven't been doing stuff with her.
Yeah, it just like it's become the WWE product. Like, what has she done really in the last year? She's had some good. She's a good
The
wrestler.
whole
though.
Sasha feud, the 2 belts.
Like, I didn't like that Sasha feud. It didn't deliver at all. Like, it didn't deliver the match-wise, that's for sure.
I disagree.
It was alright.
Like-
I mean,
like
yeah,
we
for
did
what
a-
after NXT standards.
Yeah, we did a best match ever for 2020, and like, we go by votes of, like, listeners, and a lot of listeners voted for the Hell in a Cell Bailey versus Sasha. And I'm like, it was fine. It was fun. But I think a lot of people think she's the weak link of the 4 horsewomen. Which is
I mean,
like,
yeah, I think that's kind of what. Yes, I agree with that. People probably yes, that's kind of the thought of her.
I like her. I think she's a good wrestler. It's too bad. I wonder what a Sasha Bailey feud would be if they were allowed to like maybe be more on the creative side.
Yeah. No, I think
Because
anything, but yeah, there's also-
they've aired out their frustrations about how they didn't really get to do what they want.
yeah.
Oh,
Bianca hobbling a little.
so Money in the Bank in July with a crowd. Interesting, Dickie Bird. Interesting. Oh, she's sick with it.
I know you guys have probably already talked about it, but how's no one ever done the sequence gear like that before? It's awesome.
Like her Bianca's.
Yeah, it's
where
like
it
my
all
Nicolas
changed,
Cage
right?
thing.
It
Yeah.
moves.
Have you got one of the pillows with Nicolas Cage's face? Is
Yes.
that
Wait till our shower curtain gets here.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff Goldblum. We had to get rid of
Jurassic
our.
Park Jeff Goldblum?
So little known fact: the shower curtain at the BDE one was Harrison Ford, Han Solo in Carbonite, and I accidentally left it. So
would I be right in saying Jeff Goldblum with his shirt slightly open is going to be the new one?
I think it's
It's him like cuddling a
sloth
koala or
or
something.
Yeah, it's a really out there. It's like I don't know. Yeah, obviously the shirtless thing comes into play with Jeff Goldblum. Yeah. Watch me.
Had a reason for my slight absence, by the way, boys. Got the drinks.
Oh,
Oh.
congratulations.
Nice.
There we go.
What's the game, Davey? What are we doing?
Oh, I guess
Nothing in
history.
the match before.
Anything mentioning history and triple threat match rules.
Close to the ones that I didn't get before.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Got a JD and Coke there.
Blonde brew going on
Ooh,
here.
what is it? Ooh, Jack Daniels and Coke. Atta boy.
Oh, nice.
What you got, Matty B?
Blonde brew. Not
Nice.
wrong with that blonde brew. So.
Yeah.
He's having a partake.
Sweet.
That's not a
Yeah.
White Claw, Davey. What is it?
This is
Yeah.
there's a brewery near us called Collective Arts, and this is a sparkling hard
That's a good one.
tea, blueberry and elderberry. It's like a seltzer.
I'm going to say something very controversial in the BD, and if you kick me off,
How do you cut it off? I already know what he's gonna say.
other people obviously share that same opinion then, or else you wouldn't say anything.
It's
White
true.
Claw's not that great.
It's
Not
okay.
that great.
I never had a White Claw, actually. I never had one.
And here's the thing, I'm saying this from a slightly educated perspective because I had all the flavors. I didn't just fuck around with the mango or the lime or whatever. I did it all, and it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Just
Is it seltzers in general you don't like, or?
yeah, kind of, because to me it's and obviously something like a Jack Daniels is super sweet, but just the seltzer, there's like very little flavor. My version of it though is a gin and tonic with lime, and that's my version of that sort of healthier.
Yeah. No, I definitely it was a shocker for me to kind of like getting into them because I agree. I need more flavor. Jack Daniels and Coke is my favorite. A Lemmy is what they now call it. It's one of my old
Have you got
favorites.
a sweet tooth? Is that the deal?
I usually don't, but when it comes to drinks, I like Coke and drinks. Like cola and Coke, rum and Coke is one of my go-tos as well, which I haven't had probably haven't bought rum since like bars were open, but I like mixing it up. But I like the White Claws because you don't feel bad afterwards. You don't feel full. You don't feel full. You might burp, get gassy, but
White Claws are a big thing for the wrestlers, right? Because
athletes.
Calories.
Yeah, here in Canada we have these things called neutrals, and like the Maple Leafs and all the NHL, like they all use that because like it's like they don't get like fucked up. Like they get fucked up alcohol wise, but
also I'm more of like in the summer I like lighter beers, fruity drinks, seltzers, that
Bud
kind
Light
of thing,
lime,
white wine. But then in winter, I'm more of like a red wine, whiskey Coke.
I'm more of a liquor person, I would say, but it's way easier
kind of thing.
like to drink cans and shit. But
yeah, I'm more of a beer guy than anything. But
beer is good in the summer. I had my first
cold
beer
over
today,
here in
actually.
Australia at the moment.
Oh yeah, true.
Whiskey's the way to go.
That's fair. Yeah, you guys are backwards. Your summer was our winter. Come on, Bailey. What is this?
Oh, what's that?
It was kind of like Victoria's move. Victoria used to do that. Way better though.
Yeah.
It didn't. That didn't
Like
look. She can get all of
a
it.
twirling sidewalk slam.
Someone knows what I'm talking about. Someone knows what I'm talking about. It's like a torture rack, and then she spins her out and sidewalk slams her. Victoria used to kill people with that move.
Fight or something, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
Black Widow.
I think that was her finisher, though. Ooh, yeah. Miller High Life says Sky Botchkin. Yeah, Miller High Life is such a.
I like Miller High
Yeah,
Life.
it's good.
Yeah.
We don't really
I like
get
the
it here,
little
do we?
cans. I've picked it up at the border.
Yeah, we don't get it here. I don't think.
Yeah, we do.
I haven't had it since like.
I don't see it in bars, but I see it at the LCBO and beer store and stuff.
Oh, the thing she said. Widow's Peak was her finish. Yeah.
This is not enough.
Bailey's just laughing at her in the middle of the match. Oh, the thing she said. Running through my head.
Raiden, one of the hardest I've laughed in recent memories is when you guys were doing UpNXT Mania and you had the music trivia part and all of your songs, which just... Was it UpNXT Mania?
Yeah.
That you did that on? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, your reactions to the songs you had to guess and just those snippets, so good. So good.
Is it because like you could tell like if I did know it right away or did not?
You knew it immediately, and yet Davey would play like a half second of a song. It's just that little beat, it's perfect.
I have weird talent, I guess. I don't know.
You'd be immediately like Maven, and I'm like, I have no idea.
Pretty incredible. Because you have to process that like in that sort of amount of time. You're like, what? And then you're like, how do you know that?
I even went back to listen before you would even answer to try and get it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Zero.
Obviously, it was biasly curated.
We want to do that game again. I'm glad you said that because we were like, oh, that was like so much fun to do, and we could do that with like other people doing it. And playing.
That game you could do. Easily, yeah.
And we didn't get any copyright strikes.
Yeah, because it's only like a second.
Yes.
Yeah, Sky Botchkin. Was it Nicki Minaj for a second? Because I ain't the lady to mess with. Are you sure it was Nicki though? Because that theme was lit too. Huge spine buster.
Yeah.
Power again. Bianca Belair just a freakish athlete.
I ain't the lady to mess with.
Bailey went up. Bailey went down quick. Now Bianca is settling in. Took a deep breath. Relax. Slow the pace.
Not to shit on other wrestling fans, but the people who wear the title belts over their shoulders. I get it. You spent $400. Great.
No, he's the champion. That guy is legit the champion. Yeah, all
You
those,
mean, and the guy 2 screens to the top right of him is also the champion,
He's
and
the
then
champion.
someone 6 screens up from him is also the champion?
exactly,
Okay.
Jared. Exactly.
Should I put my spinner on?
I always laugh at that.
But like when you go to shows, you see people rocking them.
Yeah.
I've worn my spinner to a show.
If you're going to spend that amount of money on like a basically, you know, a toy essentially like that, I can understand wanting to show it off. But when you know everyone else does that shit,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
going to be
see, that's
seeing
like,
other people doing it. It's
It's-
like, is it special?
It's always
yeah, good point.
it's always these like big dudes with like sometimes they'll have 2. They'll have one on the waist, one on the shoulder,
yeah, dude.
and quite
Yeah,
often
yeah, no.
quite often they'll have a kid in this arm as well, and they also look miserable. They're like not smiling. They're just walking around
Dude,
seriously.
you know why? Because their wife is on the other side of the computer looking at them with the look of disgust, being like, what is your lie? But you feel the need to, you have to look after the kid, but you've also got to have your title.
Sky Comics. All right, there. I see you. Yeah, belt wankers is what people call them.
Belt wankers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, chicken wing.
Oh.
Yeah, I bought this spinner when I was like 16. And
Be honest, Braden, did you actually think it was the best title?
no, I'll tell you the truth. A true story about how I got it. I had the WWF Attitude Era World Title.
The best
But
one.
so it actually says WWF on it. So because of that,
That's cool.
I flipped it for a lot more money than I got. So I ended up
Sweet.
So I ended up getting the spinner for like free essentially, and like pocketed the rest.
You know
of the
that's the only story you
Nice.
could have told in which you come out me having respect for you for doing that, because that actually makes sense. Everything else is just shit.
Or you could word it like this, Jared. He had the
best
WWF
title.
Wing
Yeah,
Even
he had the
title,
best one,
the
and he's
good
taken
one,
the worst one.
and he switched it for
Oh,
the
that's
spinner.
actually-
No, I want the big gold is what I want. That's the one I do
It's
want.
I think either the WWF Attitude or the Big Gold are the 2 best, and I can never decide between the 2 because the Attitude one was obviously the one wrestling at its peak, but the Big Gold is the best looking.
Yeah, big gold to me. Like my buddy also, he's got the big gold,
Whoa.
but he got it signed by Ric Flair. So I was like always at his house wearing it in his house, and I was like, one day I'm just gonna steal this from you. Like big gold signed by Rick. That sounds like I need that. Oh, there's a light on us now. Oh, is it because it's getting dark? Yes, Sky Comics. I said this on a show years ago. Good catch. That means you've been listening. I told the story years ago. I had the spinner title, right? And I go to a Raw house show in like Barrie or Kitchener, Ontario or somewhere. And before the week before the show, Edge won the title because RVD got caught smoking dope or whatever. So, ooh, belly to Bailey with the hair.
Ooh.
So I had the spinner title, and I decided to print off a rated R symbol and put it on the spinning part, and made it look like a rated R spinning title. Well,
Then they came out with the actual one.
so before the show, Edge sees it, and he's like, "Yo, that's fucking sick."
That's right.
I've told this story, I feel like, a few times on the show.
Yeah.
And then, like, literally, like, 2 months later, he's like, "Yo, I got this new title belt," and comes down the rated R spinner.
You need
like,
to put that on your resume, dude.
Oh.
Oh,
Ay.
what?
Michael Cole's like, I'm
Michael
not saying
Cole's
anything
like, I don't
here.
wanna What?
So
What just happened?
Bailey used her hair to do her new finish, like the party foul, but Bianca rolled it through and was meant to hook the hair around the leg for leverage,
Oh,
but the
I mean-
hair
oh, I
split
mean,
out, spilt out, and so Bianca was like going for it again, but the ref just counted it anyway.
Oh,
and
yeah, well, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
and Michael
What
Cole
the
was like,
hell?
nope.
Yeah, Michael
I'm
Cole just
waiting.
shut up. He blames Cole.
That's a shame.
Cole should have just said, Sasha's won. Sasha's won.
That was a 2. Wow, Magoo in the chat says,
Thank you.
he wants the ECW silver title. They do sell that. Someone has it.
Oh, I was like, there's an ECW, and then I remembered. Is that the worst one ever, except for the spinner one? Is that
The Jeff Hardy one's pretty bad in Impact.
TNA one? Oh,
TNA,
yeah, that one's bad, yeah.
yeah, that's it.
The new IWGP title is
Oh,
really
it's-
bad. Actually.
it's horrible.
I think the IWGP, the actual IWGP title is probably the best title. And what's it? Robert
Yeah.
Pearson, friend of the show, does our graphics and stuff. He has that title, and that's like one of the best titles. Yeah, it's definitely up there. So that match kind of fell flat because it wasn't supposed to end.
Yeah, so there goes my,
something?
my
Yeah.
for the night. Yeah, no good. No, bad call on that one.
That's too bad. It was picking up.
Yeah, like I like
too bad.
Bailey being like me, like she was playing into it more, but then yeah, it just fell apart kind of.
What's left in this?
The two men's.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually want to watch this Rob Van Dam one.
Have you guys seen the preview for this where Vince is interviewed and he says that him and Rob have always had this connection, they just get each other and stuff
Yeah,
like
when I
that?
heard that, I'm like, that's interesting. Well, okay.
I was like, that
Sure.
sounds like bullshit.
They just really like smoking weed.
I was just about to say, can you imagine
Yeah,
like a
I
cross
was-
joint? in
I was
Vince?
listening to JR earlier, and he was just saying about him and Pritchard would just get
Ripped?
really high.
I
Yeah.
would smoke with JR, yeah.
MVP.
There's a few wrestlers I regret not. I'm gonna smoke right now, actually. Smoke them if you got them, boys.
Did you make a Braun's decision?
Let's just say that Braun's display of destruction last week shows that he makes poor business decisions. Actually, he lacks the intellectual capacity to hold the most prestigious title in the WWE Championship. Let's face it, not everyone is intelligent enough to see the broader picture. Drew McIntyre, he is sharp enough to see the broader picture. And he's also savvy enough to know that that picture does not look very good for him.
So are you in any way concerned that in a triple threat, the odds aren't exactly in Lashley's favor?
Oh, why are they not in his favor, Kevin?
Hey, Bobby Lashley is added in here with this ability to be in the triple threat match and lose his championship without even being hit. Look, I'm not concerned about Bobby Lashley because he'll overcome any obstacle that you place in front of him. Bobby's not just a champion. He's not just the WWE champion. He is the almighty.
Yeah, I mean, the first two matches were decent, then kind of took a bit of a nosedive from there. That's per usual.
That zombie lumberjack match really exciting.
Yeah, you know, I did like really like it was like okay, and then I'm like oh, and then I'm like oh, and then yeah.
Oh, nice! You
I look
bought
forward to this match.
Psycho Botchin bought RVD a beer because he was at the same Korean barbecue spot as him.
That's pretty cool.
I bought a shot for Xavier Woods and the guys he was with in New Orleans because they were like sat at the other end of the bar. I was like, I'll
that
buy
for WrestleMania
Xavier
30?
Woods. That what time was 34? Yeah,
Yeah, right.
Oh, nice.
Did you go to
That's cool.
30, Davey?
I went to 30. Yeah, that was my first one.
We would have been in the same.
I never been to one. Yep.
They're fun. Like New Orleans is just the perfect place for it, I think. Where were you staying, Jared?
So I went over with my partner and we did a week in New Orleans for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
In which, unfortunately, due to her lack of wrestling fandom, she spent a lot of the time in just the hotel room.
Right.
But we did a bunch of New Orleans shit as well. So we just stayed at a, what do you guys call it over there? America, just one of the, just a cheap motel or whatever. And
Right.
then we did, and then we did, as soon as I saw Raw that night, and then the next day we flew out and we did a week in New York.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, nice.
East Coast.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Pretty good.
It was awesome.
might as well make a ton out of it.
It was a childhood dream to go to WrestleMania because I was, like, my dad was a wrestling fan back in the 90s.
Oh,
and
yeah.
my brother to a certain degree as well, and I always said that I would go to a WrestleMania, and I didn't realize it would take me until I was 25 to do so, but
Yeah. No, that's a bucket list thing for me one day. I mean, I'm sorry, I just turned 33, so hopefully in the
It'll
next
happen.
3 years go to one.
Yeah, I'd made a promise when I saw WrestleMania 20. I was like, WrestleMania 30, I'm going to go to that. I was like, realistically, I'll be at an age where I can probably go. And then I stopped watching wrestling for a bit and got back into it. And yeah, I was ready to travel. I just worked a bunch, so I had the money and thought, yeah, New Orleans, where better to go for like your first
Yeah,
one.
no, I never been to Rome before, so
So
it sounds like a time.
I did New Orleans, and then I saw my family in Houston, and then I went to Los Angeles after. So, did
wow,
similar
nice.
to you, did some time there, and then flew somewhere else.
I've had a good run of
mind if
going
I
to
get
see, like, I
involved?
saw WrestleMania, and then I saw UFC 189 on the way to Vegas to go and see, and that is like the event in UFC history that is held as like the most coveted to be at sort of thing. And
Which one was that again? My memory
that's
sucks.
McGregor versus Mendes when it was supposed to
Oh,
be
yeah.
challenging for
Yeah,
his
yeah.
first title.
Now,
But
yeah.
2 weeks before Posal, they pulled out, and it was Mendes, so we'd already booked
Oh,
our tickets
yeah.
and everything like that, so we had to go. But dude,
Yeah.
the main card had 2 flying knee knockouts. Rory McDonald versus Robbie Lawler 2, which is
oh my
seen
God,
as
that
the
was the fight of
most
the
brutal
friggin-
fight of all time.
Yeah,
Dude.
yep.
They ended like the 4th round or whatever it is when they can just stare at each other when the bell goes.
Yeah,
Like bloody,
yeah.
just dead. And then
No, I'm trying to remember. I can remember what number you that was, and now you bring it up. I'm like, And now I remember it like it was yesterday. Yeah.
and dude,
That fight was.
that fight, and then Rory McDonald gets his nose punched into his face and goes down.
Yeah.
And then the main event when McGregor's getting dominated all the way to the end of the second round, and then comes back and
where
wins
it's
it.
like,
And the crowd, dude, like just was.
Well,
I've
see,
never
that-
seen people react like that.
That makes it like past year and sort of like we have 13, 14 months. Just again makes you miss these moments, right? Like, it's crazy.
It's like a completely different. Well, for like.
That's why when I was watching the past couple of UFCs, granted, it's so kind of a little strange to see full crowds, but like you just like the passion they show. It's like you miss it so much.
I feel like those two events, WrestleMania 30 and UFC 189, was a smaller amount of, I don't know how many 12, 13, 14,000 people that can be put in like a UFC arena at the MGM, and to see them go that nuts for Conor McGregor knocking something out, and then the complete polar opposite of when The Undertaker lost, and people just didn't know how to react. Like, complete polar opposite.
Well, that's crazy. They had to have like now one. Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild.
And that was within a year period. That was both of those were WrestleMania was 2014 April, and then UFC was July 2015. So like just over a year period of each other. And I was just like,
right. Okay, yeah.
Man, I somehow got lucky to be able to witness both.
Oh, it's amazing. You see those moments that you almost like you reminisce on things. Those are the best
Stay with me
That's
forever,
awesome,
man.
Oh,
Crazy. I hope you get a WrestleMania moment one day, dude. If you ever go, I really.
No,
hope you do.
I hope you win. I'm trying to put the money one day and try to go to one because I'm a wrestling fan pretty much. Like my brother's 13 years older than me, and he was a wrestling fan, so I kind of grew up from that, and then so it'd be an amazing experience to go to one.
We're gonna have to do a UpNXT Mania live in person, meaning we all just do a tailgate outside whatever stadium it is.
sorry, but I think Pollux had
Yeah.
tweet of the night.
Yeah, for sure. It's his report. That's his review of it on the website.
Oh no, there's that, but then there's imagine if they make another March of the Penguins film.
That's great.
Geez, that's so
Okay.
good. Yeah,
At least
that one
Braun
makes
shaved
me-
his
yeah.
head today.
What?
Yeah, Braun was going through a little bit of a sad look. Where he'd like let it grow out a little.
Oh, and the
See,
hair.
that's
Yeah.
my deal. Mine got so bad on top eventually that I just had to go for it it was just not a good look.
Yeah. I shave it off. I got crazy and I bought a like a straight razor. Like I thought I was gonna be so like cool with the blade. It's kind of hard to do. So I did like my neck and I trimmed up and I was like I can't do my head. I'm not ready yet. It's a thing. I use a machine or I use a like straight razor. Like clearly Braun's use a straight razor on that, or like a like a blade.
Or has someone do it.
Yeah, or they have people do it. Yeah, realistically. You know, maybe you're right. Frank says maybe his head is sensitive. He's got sensitive skin like
Oh,
me.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
It sucks to shave every day. Like
Good point, Frank. Good point.
I shave once a week, I think.
Yeah, but
Oh, you do it? Okay.
yeah.
There's another guy, Bobby Lashley. He comes out, shaves his big old head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Bobby Lashley? He's never had hair in WWE. No.
No.
Yeah, no, and I don't think no, I don't think so.
Bald lads wrestling. Yes.
Yeah, Dickie, shout out. Yeah.
Drew's just showing off, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like he does have good hair too. Like it's not even like just wrestling hair. Drew's got good
Drew's
wrestling
got
hair.
nice
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's like it's like it's true solid hair. Yeah.
I cut my hair the other day again, and I've definitely just got a chunk here that's like a lot shorter
you're
than
gonna
everything else, which is weird because
Yeah.
I didn't use the trimmer on the top. I just used the thinners, but I think I got carried away maybe.
He's just saying.
Yeah, something happens. You're like, oh, and they go, wait, yeah.
Davey's just saying that so WH doesn't want to ask for another haircut,
Yeah, pretty much.
even though he has anyways.
Have you guys seen that on Bobby's title? There's part of the red line at the bottom is missing on the right hand side. Or
Oh.
left.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah.
Come off the title. The red
Oh,
line
shit.
under the W. Watch it.
Yeah, you're right. There was
weird.
one week where when AJ was champ, where he was clearly given like a prop title or something, because it was black. The line was black instead of red. It was weird. And you're like, but why would you have like the ones you sell are all with the red bit?
That's kind of weird.
He might have lost it, like luggage or something. Because they do
Oh,
carry them
true.
around, right?
Yeah.
They carry them around, but like they don't take them out to bars and shit. Like
Yeah.
I would, but you know.
Yeah, I was thinking, hey guys, yeah.
There-
That's what Rick used
Oh,
to do.
it
Ric
was.
Flair.
I think it was Goldberg when he won the title.
Yeah. I'd go out when I won the
No.
title.
Oh, right.
They told him like one of the boys, probably Nash, ribbed him and was like, "Oh no, you're the champ. You got to wear that like at the airport and stuff. You got to wear that everywhere. You're representing. You're the champ." So Goldberg, who already has heat because he's been there not even a year, and he's the champ. Oh, it was Big Show. It was Big Show who wins it in his first match.
Oh.
And Hogan comes up to him and he's like, because Hogan was the guy that brought him in. It's like, yeah, pretty much. What the fuck are you doing, brother? Why are you wearing the title? So I'm
That's
the champion.
what
I'm
Tim Sylvie,
representing.
the UFC fighter, used to do. When he won the heavyweight title, he would wear it out to bars all the time.
Yeah.
But like, you know, if you're the legitimate fighter and you're seen as the best in the world at that time, fair enough. But if you're a wrestler, like,
Yeah.
well, if you're Big Show, you already stick out enough. You don't want to fucking wear any big bit of gold around your waist.
Because remember,
A gold medal is, yeah, I'll let you wear your gold medals out. Like,
It's a
if you
little
just
bit
won
Okay.
an Olympic gold medal, absolutely wear that. Wearing a big belt,
okay, well, I have an argument, and I'm not even one of his biggest fans, but CM Punk,
yeah.
Chicago versus Cena, when he beat Cena,
Yeah.
he took it and he went all around Chicago. Yeah, he went to like Pequods, he like went
Yeah,
all
yeah,
over.
But
yeah.
that works
Yeah.
for kayfabe, like
Yeah.
the story.
That was
Like,
great.
Yeah, and then he put it in his fridge. Yeah.
I guess, I mean, if you got a booth, maybe like a private booth,
Yeah.
maybe have my title and put it.
Because you don't want to be like Jericho
Present it.
and go to a steakhouse.
No, I'm not just going Outback.
Oh, right, yeah.
Outback Steak. It wasn't Outback. It was some other one. Similar. Outback Steak.
I thought it was Outback.
Is it?
I think it was
No,
an
I think it was
Outback.
Outback.
Yeah, Outback.
I know
Oh
it
my
was,
god,
yeah.
fuck. Outback
Yeah,
Steak.
it wasn't even like
Dickie
a,
Bird's,
it was
Dickie
a-
Bird's and Jared's favorite steak establishment, right? Don't they have lots of those?
Steaks, yeah.
The Outback, the Outback Steakhouse. Realize I don't care about this match either. I
Yeah,
can't-
I'm kind of.
Braun just looks like a guy. He's dressed
Braun-
like you.
I don't
Right.
dress like
no,
that.
the pants.
I can get
Is that
boots
Braid?
like
Is that
him.
Braun? Is that Braid? Who?
I look more like Bobby.
true.
No, I'm just- Should I be Braun for Halloween?
He looks like he's just doing the gardening.
Yeah, he's gardening.
These,
Oh my god.
These guys picked a
He's
fight
got
on
the
it.
gloves, the boots.
So true.
He's gardening.
Crap, that's so spot on.
He is a gardener.
So good.
Oh my god, Garmin Stroke.
That is so. Oh my god, makes complete, that makes complete sense. Yeah, that's so good.
Oh, it's a Longhorn
Paintball.
Longhorn Steakhouse. That's
Longhorn,
what it was.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Thanks,
Oh,
Twitch chat.
ow.
Mike DeCosta's in the chat. What up, brother?
Hey, Mike.
Oh, Mike,
How's
Mike.
the soccer?
Come on, Mike.
Oh, I've got bets on the soccer. What game are you on? Because Mike was meant to.
Lon Strowman.
Lord Strowman.
Oh, so good.
So good.
Nice.
Who said that?
Who's good at
See no evil. See no evil.
Cino. Oh,
Who's good at Photoshop? We need like a Braun Strowman advertisement for his lawn care
instead
company.
of the
but
trade,
it's lawn.
It's just
oh,
him
it's
pushing
a
the lawnmower.
John Deere. Whoa!
Wow.
Braun just hit a tope. Lawn.
Right.
Cino, I want to apologise for us missing such an obvious pun. That was beautiful, sir.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, jeez.
I'm trying to figure a good one too, and then yeah, he comes in like that was perfect.
Lawn
That was so good.
Strowman. He looks like he's gardening. Lawn. What about like what would the tagline be? Like not monster among men, but like
Gardener among men.
why is this so easy? This is the Dickie Bird. Get on the Photoshop and Lon Strowman.
Dude, imagine as like some sort of anger management thing, he just uses gardening as a way to like get out of things. But when he's wrestling,
He makes like the hedges.
yeah.
The
But instead of cutting them away, he punches all the excess leafage off.
What would his move be? The power slam,
The weed whacker, yeah.
the weed whacker,
Yeah.
the back rake, says Chris Leone in the chat.
Just a.
And then Braden,
Three
as
big
a man
lads.
after your heart. When Braun's finished with the lawn Strowman gimmick, he turns into a stoner.
Okay, I can see that. There you go.
He goes
Clip.
to a specific type of green.
Clip these hedges.
Ooh.
Shovel handle, the shoveler.
And he forms a team with Matt Riddle.
He grows
Spanky.
The Weed Men.
the weed man. Oh, was that a zigzag?
Zigzag.
So Braun did like a tope off the apron. Drew did a cross off
Yeah,
the
they're
top.
just
Big lads.
throwing around each other. Big
whole
lads
train.
wrestling.
Oof. I think Lashley should retain here, no?
Yeah.
Makes the most sense.
Save
Do
him
you
for
guys
Brock.
think Lashley and Brock? Yeah. Exactly
Maybe
what I was about
SummerSlam.
to say. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It was teased, wasn't it, like a while ago with it Lashley versus Roman and the winner faces Brock, and people are like, oh, are they gonna go with Lashley? And obviously went with Roman.
Oh right, yeah.
But
yeah, right.
Lashley's in such a better place now, where
Oh my gosh, big time.
you
I
built
never
that
thought he'd
match.
be actually. We get to this point, but no, he's been booked really well.
WrestleMania Backlash with his WWE title.
As this match progresses, Byron, it looks as though Bobby Lashley's confidence continues to build.
Braun's gonna take the L.
Drew McIntyre said, failing to prepare is preparing to fail.
Ever since Bobby Lashley went and did pro MMA for a while, I knew that the Brock Lesnar thing was even more likely at some stage down the track. But Bobby Lashley was doing MMA at the same time he was doing wrestling, so he still had to have that massive physique.
Yeah.
Be like an MMA fighter, which does not work.
I mean, he was okay, like, but no, he never really could fully commit to it. Unlike, I mean, Brock, like, it's too bad Brock got kind of divertitis or however you say it. Yeah, because he could have been, if he fully focused on MMA, could have been dominant heavyweight. But what can you do, right?
He still did pretty well, like.
Yeah, that's the thing, but for all that stuff, like, I remember watching his first few fights, like, they were insane, like, the buzz, and, like, it was amazing. Like, well, the first one, he was Frank Mir, gets submitted, and he had a rematch, and UFC at 100, and, oh my god, he just, like, destroyed him.
Dude. Holy shit.
Oh, so good. I was so good watching that.
I'm not too big into Bobby Lashley. Never liked, like...
Yeah, he's hit and miss.
Yeah. He's more of a miss for me, but...
The push for him was good, like, over this last year.
You know, I never really, like, I was a fan of watching him wrestle now.
I love the match he did with Donald Trump. Love that match.
There you go.
Wonder how much he got paid for that match.
Some of my friends have no idea that Donald Trump was involved in wrestling, even in the slightest bit. So I have just sent so many gifts of WrestleMania 23 to them,
Yeah.
with no context attached. Some of the best shit.
It's pretty crazy. I notice, is it one of the late night hosts always mentions that he's
John Oliver?
It must be John Oliver who always mentions Trump's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. The best clothesline in wrestling.
Cool Gang Big B was at that match.
Wow.
Best match he's ever seen live.
Oh, nice.
Launched.
Shout out to Umaga.
Yeah, shout out Umaga. R.I.P. R.I.P. New Jack.
Yep.
Sino says he can't wait for Strowman to start a Plants vs. Zombies match. Umanga. Yeah, is that Regal? Who said that?
I think it's our Plants versus Zombies Lumberjack.
Is Braun gonna charge at both of them through that?
Yeah.
Choo choo. Nope.
Oh,
Damn. Damn. All right, pin
Power
Braun.
spot.
the Thunderdome are chanting "Holy shit!"
Ah.
Like, I know it's wrestling, but if I was Drew,
History, Davey, history.
history. I'd now just run to Braun, throw him back in the ring. Why am I just stood
That's what we
there?
do when we play it in games.
Yeah,
Like that's what
I'm
we
like,
do.
all right, I'm taking you out. Quickly run back to
Yeah,
the ring.
I'll take out you and then go try to pin the other
Yeah.
guy.
You know, you think common sense would prevail, but yeah, usually doesn't.
Isn't the strategy in 2K to when you finally slam an opponent down, you just kick them and you wait until they use up one of their reversal bars and then you just
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hit them again, keep
Nice.
them the kicks.
Oh,
The
train.
lawnmower.
Love a good train. Who doesn't love a good train?
Oh.
Since day one, I told you I'm going to do it, and I've done it. The monsters at the top of the food chain.
Thank you, Michael Hotboy. That's his handle.
That wasn't a review.
I'm not just complimenting Michael.
Michael Hotboy.
Michael Hotboy.
The monster among men. Oh.
Ooh.
Now Braun's doing back sentons.
Oh, thought he won it there. I thought he won the WWE Championship with the back sent on.
Calls that the pot. Jumps
I was going
backward.
to say, if we
Yeah.
can make all of his moves now into gardening puns, that would be fantastic.
Braun's gonna do a destroyer, says Dickie. Yeah, okay.
He needs to do a Texas Cloverleaf.
Texas Cloverleaf, the Ho Train.
A sunflower flip.
Oh!
Oh.
Wow, that looked clean. Drew with a
Yeah,
Michinoku driver on Braun.
Nice move.
Dirty.
I love that move.
This solid move.
Back senton flattening the dirt.
Back something. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice Miguel. Good one.
Shout out Michinoku driver.
Of the Scottish Warrior on display for the whole world to see. Strowman vowed this was going to be a war that's going to reopen people's eyes. What this business is as he throws Drew over the ropes. Ron bought himself a valuable couple of moments to regain composure.
Stomping a mud hole. Yep, that would be a move he would do. Here we go.
The Strowman Express about to leave the station.
Choo choo.
How do you make a lawnmower noise? Nothing really.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Lawn finishes with the Hollywood and Vine.
Nice.
The last second, McIntyre avoided possible
Yeah,
attacks. Watch this.
Braun almost.
Yeah, almost. Lawn.
Max picking up actually. Pretty good.
Something about the grass kick. I don't know.
You're trying, Brayden. I appreciate it.
Oh, wow. Ooh. Damn. Drew
It's
just
been pretty
got
fun,
it.
actually.
Do the announcers know the table bumps are coming most of the time?
They must.
I would think so, yeah.
Because how shitty would you be if you've got your fucking iPad there
Yeah.
suddenly?
That'd be
Or like-
and then yeah, there goes $1,000.
Or like when you get injured.
Because look, their stuff's on the table. Oh,
Yeah.
all those both monitors.
iPad monitors.
Yeah, it's not like they've got to clear it like they used to.
Yeah.
Land on an
yeah.
iPad, it's whatever.
Braun doing the Hulk Hogan t-shirt rip.
Turn that into a green pun.
McIntyre is virtually
Go, Braun.
But McIntyre will fight until he is exactly that. The monster among men sees
Uh-oh, this whole time
Oh, here
though,
we go.
Bobby. Where's Bobby?
I'm a monster!
Dickie
I'm
Bird.
not stupid.
Dickie Bird's wife apparently loves Braun ripping off his shirt.
Hey!
Don't blame her. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Comes the Bobmeister.
there we go.
Shit.
I thought that was match of the night so
Yeah, I
far.
know.
I quite
Yeah.
enjoyed that. I thought that was pretty
Yeah,
good.
no, I completely agree. Yeah, that was very good.
I like the crazy spots.
Like, this division would be so much fun if you now add, like, you actually take Dijak seriously. You throw him in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Keith Lee,
Yeah.
you've got sat at home for, like, whatever reason. Like,
Yeah,
this division of, like, actual heavyweights can be pretty fun.
Yeah, some competent writing and you know some good matches, and there you go.
I just want to point out no title changes right till this point, and then we still got one more match.
Oh, you're still on that.
Oh, Jared. Oh boy, here we go.
Cesaro Roman, right?
Strings a bit.
That's what's left?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, I might have to have a little
Fourth
smoky
round,
for that.
we'll see.
Guys, that was one of my favorite Braun Strowman matches I've ever seen in my entire life.
Hey,
And that was the best lawn Strowman match you've ever seen.
hey.
History was made. History was made, guys.
He really, he really worked.
Right.
Wow, what a Strowman match.
There's the 5-year-old baby, Davey Portman in the background. I can't not see that now.
Look at this Gardner got beat up here. Look at this guy.
Such a good match, and yet I was banging on the lawn thing the whole time.
Interesting.
The lawn got it over.
I got a raspberry white chocolate rosemary vanilla dessert pale ale.
What?
Holy shit.
Have you ever had one of those, dude?
No.
Crack that shit right now. Give us a review.
Yeah, I want to hear if that's any good.
Yeah. Say again. Go through it again.
It's raspberry white chocolate rosemary vanilla dessert pale ale.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
5 things that aren't anything to do with
The or each other.
This could
Rosemary.
be
Now, COVID-19 vaccines are available to
I was about to
quite the ride. This could be quite the ride.
I might pour it actually.
Yeah, go for it. Let it oxygenate.
This is our shot. And we can do this together.
What's the chat saying?
Oh, we got,
Shout out to the chat. What are we
Yep.
thinking for this main event?
ooh, yeah,
Roman?
true. What are your predictions? What do we got here?
Isn't RK Bro fighting tonight? Have they got a match?
No, not tonight. No. No.
It's like a sour without the sour.
Sour.
We got,
Yeah.
I think it's main event time, and that's it.
That is delightful.
Like,
It's
legit
delightful.
good?
It's very nice. It's kind of like a sour, but doesn't really have that sour aftertaste. But it's mainly
What'd you get at
raspberries.
What'd you buy, David? That LCBO or?
No, I went to Collective Arts today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I got just a load of different things.
Makes sense. Yeah, okay.
What are you tasting most in it? Like, what's the strongest thing?
Raspberry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, that makes sense.
definitely the raspberry. I can get like a
Said
hint
it's
of
a
the.
pale ale, right?
Yeah,
It's not cider.
no, like it tastes more like a sour. But that's very drinkable.
Okay, interesting.
Oh, Chris Leon and Lorne Strowman can't grab the grass ring.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
That's,
There you go. That's a good one.
Well said.
yeah, that's going down pretty quick.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'll have to think about that one then.
Let's get them to sponsor us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Collective
dude,
Arts.
the grass ring is Lorne Strowman's exit area. If you follow me.
Sure, thank you. Yeah. They're saying Lorne Strowman needs to grab the grass ring.
No laughing brain in the background.
I don't have time for you tonight, Roman. I got my match with Jack Rollins to focus on. Rollins attacking Cesaro from behind. Cesaro wins he has an opportunity at the Universal Champion Roman Reigns.
Rings of grass, yes, I do like that. It's a good name for a division.
Super kick by Jimmy to Rollins. And Cesaro now locks himself over the top rope.
Dickie Bird. Dude, these grass pumps are fantastic. I'll
You know,
say that
Dickie's,
when the boys are on.
Dickie's always good at those. Nails them all the time.
I'll get his quote when the boys jump back in.
Stand with us and acknowledge me.
So what are we thinking, Matty B? Is this a, the Russo brothers, they join back up
maybe.
and they help Roman?
Yeah,
Or are they playing it out
Yeah.
so that Jay is going to face Roman sometime down the track? Jay, right?
I think Jimmy tried to that's something, and I think Jay takes him out, and then Roman wins.
Right.
It seemed like. I think if Jay thinks about it, he's like, oh, what should I do? And then he goes for the kick on Jimmy, and then that's it for that. I mean, like, that's what I think, but like, or Jimmy could just,
I think you might be right there, because I definitely think
try
they
to help out
further.
Roman and then go from there. But I think that Jay doing, not sure, they think Roman is like right is that that in between where like, oh, what do I do? And then we'll end up helping out Roman and go from there. So we'll see.
Yeah. It's got to prolong the lack of unity.
Yeah,
between
somehow,
the
yeah.
family for a while,
Oh, yeah.
because that's the story.
Because especially if they're gonna keep on Roman for a while, they gotta make sure to keep new and fresh stories, right? Or
Yeah.
keep the good ones going along for a bit longer, right? So
True, especially with the long reign with Roman as champion.
yeah. When what's surprised, usually like reigns this long, like reigns. Like, I mean, there's no budget, but
Reigns reign.
Yeah. So that's funny.
Where the Asuka mask?
Like they seem to have kept it
It's
fresh
just
pretty
under
good
there.
for the most part. So
Careful.
yeah,
Careful.
we'll see if they can keep doing that. Oh, nice. There you go. Yes, Dave. Yes.
I was gonna say, the fuck, man, what's going on there, Goofy?
Yeah.
Got a little Mickey in the house.
It's my goofy hat. I like the ears.
Davey, I wanted to
Oh, we got a Goofy here.
let you know about
Goofy.
the puns that were said before. In terms of Shawn Michaels and Lorne Strowman, he's a grass man. He loves to mow them. He loves to hoe them.
Oh, nice. Let's go.
That's that was Dickie Bird. Oh yeah, and Maxwell Nerdstrom said Braun can start the Kiss My Grass Club. All right, I'm done.
Kiss my grass club.
He needs to start using a cutter as a finisher.
Oh
I
my
guess.
god. The lawn cutter. At UpNXT podcast says, Botchkin, do y'all smoke bowls or roll up? I am a joint smoker, spliff smoker. We had a bong. May it rest in peace. We've had some pipes.
Cesaro's first main event. This is pretty good.
Oh, his jacket looks sick.
He makes his gear himself.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he was saying on Renee's podcast.
looks cool.
He actually
He
said,
sews it,
yeah,
or he just prints on it.
no, he does like the stitching and stuff.
Yeah.
Is this his first ever main event, or like singles main event?
No, first main event.
Wow.
Like at a pay-per-view, yeah.
He's got the Andre Arlovsky like vampire teeth. That's not the MMA record.
Yeah, it looks sick.
Oh, cool, yeah. Oh, he'd make a good vampire, actually, Cesaro.
He does kind of like it with the European, the bald look thing. It's very underworld.
Was it an evil bong? No, we only have haunted chairs. Apparently we have haunted mics, but we don't like to talk about
How did it get broken, man? How did the bong get broken?
Probably fell over and stuff. I don't know. There's nicer bongs now, though. Might buy new ones. Let's get it, Oos.
So Raul. Jermaine knows I'm always in your corner, bro. What if? What you mean, what if? You sound like a brother right now.
Oh,
Maybe you should go find him.
damn.
Teasing that up.
Oh, hey, oh. I hate this graphic of him though. Like, get it. Just show the head. Like, show like a table instead of a him. Like, don't do a fake body of him. This doesn't make sense.
You guys saw the premiere of the dog on the stream. Oh, and you're about to see the cat, but heat it up and everything.
The big dog. Show a table. IKEA building.
I wonder if
Yeah, it should be him at the head of a table or something. Yeah. He should start putting people through tables. By the way, should be
he needs like a
table.
no, he needs like an item that's kind of like a chalice or something like that he has at the head of the table.
Glass of Henny.
You know,
glass
like,
of Hennessy.
Yeah, something like that.
Right in his hand.
That I think the 8K with Roman just like makes him look like this god. You know?
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
fucking look
yeah.
at this guy.
And everybody else, yeah, it's probably yeah.
He's definitely become like what he
Like that's just he's evolved, right?
Yeah, he finally evolved into like he evolved into the character that we kind of knew he had something there. Especially we do What's Next, and some of the stuff we heard him talk is definitely just
his
like this.
he's in NXT for like 3 episodes.
Yeah.
And his character there is like the prototype of this, right? And then he just never did it at all in WWE.
Yeah.
But you could see it, like even then, like he was so much better at just being this cocky, heel, like this dominant big guy.
Yeah, his evolution has been incredible. Yeah.
He's someone I don't mind wrestling-wise on the main roster. Like he usually has pretty good matches with people. Since that
he brings it every time.
That AJ match.
I think he's a better wrestler than Cena, but he's a similar kind of like a bit unorthodox and will actually have a good match against most styles.
Right. Yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah.
Like Cena had a lot of good matches, even though you don't think of him as the greatest wrestler.
No, he has really good ones. Yeah.
I want someone to rap on this song, like get some different.
Need an actual choir for Mania. Singing that.
They got enough choirs in these themes. Fuck yeah, Greg Hamilton.
I want this guy's job.
Universal. Shout out Cesaro's nipples.
Yeah. Cena ruined them. Wait, was it Cena who pointed them out?
He said he had big nipples.
He said he like had
Does it like
pepperoni
pepperoni?
nips.
They do look like pepperonis.
Beautiful pepperoni.
Pepperoni's great. Oh, what's wrong with pepperoni?
His opponent, accompanied by his special counsel, Paul Heyman.
His special friend.
Standing in at a weight of 265 pounds. He is the Universal Champion.
Cesaro's gear sick.
What's happening, boys? Call it right now. What's the outcome?
I mean, it's
I'm
Roman, but Cesaro is who we're gonna cheer for and get those hope
And
spots.
get behind those falls.
Yeah.
You still going with Cesaro, Jared?
Let's do it, my man. Underdog story.
Oh wow.
Tapping
Lone Wolf. There you go.
Yeah.
I mean,
Shake it
not
up,
Baron
baby.
Corbin,
Shake it up.
Not the Baron Corbin Lone Wolf, but the Jared Lone Wolf.
A good quality lone wolf.
Wearing my goofy hat for Cesaro.
And my chances just went down.
Hey, it might have.
Championship at WrestleMania Backlash just over a month after that. He's the hottest wrestler in sports entertainment can carry it to run. There's no doubt Roman Reigns and Cesaro now.
Cesaro wants to grapple.
Yeah, he does.
Let's just throw him into those nets.
Will he try to out-wrestle Roman Reigns? Will he try to out-power the Universal Champion? Going to be an interesting strategy for
Cesaro's nipples versus Baron Corbin's belly button.
Everybody has said pound for pound, Cesaro's the strongest man in his business.
2 against 1.
Reigns has put on 15 pounds of muscle
Yeah.
as of late. Strength first strength.
Shout out Baron Corbin's belly button.
First strength.
And Roman Reigns backs Cesaro to the corner. And
This will be the best main event in WrestleMania Backlash history.
I think so.
Oh,
Says-
yes, sir. Yeah, Dick, there we go. Yep.
Roman feeling
Will be.
out Cesaro here. Cesaro doing the same. Cesaro not just feeling out Roman Reigns, but also a big spotlight. A main event of
Will the zombies come out and disrupt this match? I guess we'll see.
Championship match in your career. What was going through your mind? I mean, when the game started, with the nerves there. The
Can't wait to see WrestleMania Great Balls of Fire. WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah, nice.
What's the Saudi Arabia event? The Greatest Royal Rumble. WrestleMania Greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we are. Another man inside of Court.
Side headlock takedown now by Roman Reigns controlling Cesaro. Back to a vertical base. Cesaro trying to create some separation. Oh, shoulder tackle covered by Reigns, and that right there was just to show Cesaro.
People just race it down that street, don't they?
People are always racing outside.
Unbelievable.
Live near biker gangs.
Oh yeah, Dickie knows all about the biker gangs.
For tackle.
That is true. Let's go, Cesaro. Come on.
Oh, you've got 40 people in the room right now.
40
for the main
people
event.
in the room for
Oh,
this.
nice. Let's go.
Welcome. Hello,
Cesaro
hello.
section.
Just right around the corner. Come on, guys.
Are we all agreeing that we know Roman's winning, but we're like, fuck it, come on, Cesaro?
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. I believe
Jared,
I've said
yeah.
something different.
Jared's going for, he's going full bore in this one.
Listen, I know what the deal
Don't
is.
turn him back.
Yeah, I'm sticking to it.
Roman? The big dog? The dog who is big? You're the tribal chief.
When's the last time a character
Table.
has turned around that much from you guys disliking someone to instantly liking someone? Because
Yeah, that's
Roman
yeah,
Reigns is the most recent one, obviously, but nothing comes to mind for any.
Yeah, I know, I'm trying to think of that too. It's,
What do you mean?
It's like that
Like-
caliber.
Just
As
your
in someone you were
opinion,
super
kind of.
sour on, and now you like them.
Oh, hit row.
And that only just happened, yeah, fair enough. You liked Swerve Scott before
Yeah.
then, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Swerve's always been a.
Who didn't like him?
Dickie says, well, obviously The Rock. Because he's a blue chipper. Because everyone hated The Rock, and then all of a sudden everyone...
Maya Vega.
Yeah, you know, that's funny. And then they're, they kind of, yeah.
But no one before then? That was like
Uh,
20 years?
well, now it's like it's gone from hating the guy to liking the guy to hating the guy again, and that's Velveteen Dream, but for different reasons.
Oh, that's outside of wrestling.
Yeah, I was
A
thinking.
little bit, yeah. Just a little bit from that guy.
Come on, Cesaro.
Even the Rocks felt a bit more gradual. Like Roman went away for a few months, came back as a different character, and everyone right away was like, "Yeah, this is it. This is the guy."
Triple H says Max in the chat.
I get like returning from injury.
Roman Reigns was Inspector Gadget in the first movie, and then in the second one, he was the bad guy, Inspector Gadget, that has the super white teeth.
Oh God, yeah,
You remember that?
yeah. Is it? It's Matthew Broderick in the first one.
Yeah.
Terrible movie. Jason
I
Hurley.
watched cartoon when I was a kid all the time. Greatest cartoon. Dr. Gadget.
Yes, excellent.
That was my morning walk before I went to school. It was so good.
I used to watch it too.
Cartoon.
Inspector Gadget. But yeah, I used to like cartoons. Scooby-Doo is the GOAT for me still.
Yeah.
It's like you can make Scooby-Doo until like the Earth dies because it's just a story that's so easily like. Inspector Gadget.
The
was,
stoner mentality relates to you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why you know.
But
You
even
are
as a
Shane.
kid though, I loved Scooby-Doo before I smoked. But yeah.
Oh, true, yeah. Dickie Bird launched Strowman about 20 minutes ago. True, yeah. That was a quick turn for him. Everybody hated Braun, but everybody loves Blonde.
Yeah, now we love Lon
Yeah,
Strowman.
true. This is correct.
Braun, I'm not sure about. Lon Strowman though.
Sheamus found a hat and
Chris Leone says Kona Reeves. Because it was like,
Now, that was because of you guys, though.
I feel we just decided one day, like let's we like
Let's attach our flag to this thing.
think it's the first time someone like trolled me with it was Daniel, actually, the guy who does the synth 8-bit stuff of our themes. I said, I was catching up with him or something. I was like, have you been watching NXT lately? Like, what have you liked so far in the past year? And he's like, anything with Kona Reeves. And I was like, oh my god, that's hilarious.
I just remember losing it. It was one of our early shows together.
Yeah.
Where someone wrote in and because Kona Reeves hasn't been on for a long time now, but said about his canoe teeth.
Yeah.
And it was that description that just
oh my god,
killed us.
He's got big teeth. Kona leaves and Lon Strowman.
I was about to say, I knew there was a pun in that name.
I know. I was thinking, I'm like, shit. Yeah, I was good at Chris Leone. Nice job.
Kona leaves.
Kona leaves.
I was going to say Kona
that works on
Reeves.
two ways as well because we haven't seen Kona
Kona
for a
just
long
leaves.
time as well.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, yeah, that's
How is he not part of the cuts?
They,
Lon Strowman.
Ooh.
All right, slap him up, Cesaro. You got to get back in this.
Right to the mouth from Roman Reigns.
Cesaro's a little cut.
Congratulations on earning the opportunity to go.
Okay, so are the
The
boys gonna come out and interfere even though Roman said don't? And that's when the other Uso comes in and shows his allegiance to Roman?
Or the Usos could like fuck it up and
Yeah,
cost
and
Roman.
then Cesaro wins, yeah.
I was going to say, I think Maddie said it best where I think Jay... Wait, who's with Roman already?
Jay.
Jay. I think Jimmy's going to super kick Jay or, you know, take him out and that will distract and maybe lead to a near fall, but that's probably about it.
Right. Like that's the hope.
I mean,
spot.
no, Cesaro neutralized, I'm done. Sorry, I mean, going back to my original thing.
Let's go Cesaro.
Will Cesaro get the spin? The UFO?
The UFO?
On Roman. That sounds tough. Roman's a big lad.
yeah.
Cesaro's strong,
He's
though.
got to have a
Cesaro's
high
fucking-
spot,
The
right?
whole movie did pull that off, but
It's all he wants to do. He trains 3-4 hours a day in the gym, constantly rolling around on the mat. He does it 7 days a week.
I like
That
Cesaro's
doesn't seem like
game.
hyperbole either.
I respect that, but speaking of in his blood, Roman
Yeah,
has
Cesaro's
had
always
on him
just
since he walked in here.
grinding it,
And all he
probably.
does is show up. He gets everybody's best, including Cesaro's tonight.
Frank says Kona should be...
Reigns with a side.
Oh, as you said that, he hit the Hawaiian drop, Kona's finisher. Frank suggests Kona Reeves should join the family. He's not Samoan, but like... He's
It's
Hawaiian.
an island, yeah.
So they'd be like, yeah. I think his family is so far his family and Paul Heyman for some reason, but
Needs help and all that. He said, I'm going to do this myself. Go find your brother.
And you notice the body
Well, Heyman was like
He's trying to get some feeling back into his arm.
friends with his dad and stuff,
Yeah.
isn't he? Like Upper and Seeker or whatever.
And so far,
he was their manager.
it's gone according to plan
Wasn't he?
for Roman Reigns.
He's been involved, yeah.
Spurts by Cesaro, but
Ooh.
Locked and
Likely,
loaded.
unlikely, we ever see Roman Reigns versus The Rock at WrestleMania.
Like,
Backlash.
Likely.
No, WrestleMania.
you got us.
oh,
You got us there.
See?
thought we were going to see a
No, yeah, you think likely? You see it at WrestleMania?
I think
WrestleMania,
so.
yeah.
yeah.
The
I
Rock comes
think-
back?
I think Dallas or LA, but it's scheduling, isn't it? That's the only that's the problem.
Yeah.
But I think that's absolutely the intention, and it feels that's where this story's got to lead to, right?
Yeah.
Where's next year's?
It's Dallas, which is huge,
I think it's California, The Rock.
or LA. You
Is it
do
Cowboys Stadium?
it's Cowboys again, yeah,
Yeah.
which is a huge stadium.
Which, yeah, you got to do something.
Yeah, 8,000.
But
his whole life he's been dreaming for this.
like LA, Hollywood, that makes sense.
That's conversations they would have to have with The Rock would have to be now, right? Like,
Yeah,
put it in your schedule.
Well, like preliminary ones for sure, and then kind of heat up on them closer to the date, right? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
I bet we see Roman versus Rock, yeah.
After the day again, weakening the limbs.
Attacking the base of Roman
And
Reigns.
again, this is for the sharpshooter. He's going to step
because at the moment the Rock's last match is Eric Rowan.
Yeah, like that.
Eric
Yeah, he
Redbeard.
needs to get. Easily with a bit of
Sharpshooter.
a more of a bang than that.
Shout out Tyson Kidd. Shout out Bret Hart.
Shout out.
The champ seems to be a little bit concerned off this. And Pat, now does Cesaro start to believe in himself now?
Cesaro believes
Cesaro starting to
in
gain a little bit
Cesaro.
of confidence. Cesaro now. Watch
Woo!
And Cesaro's cleared out.
Damn.
Should be.
Fucking corkscrew plancha.
Could be your note, Cesaro. Watch Cesaro.
Was Claudio Castagnoli jacked on the Indies? Was he that big or no?
He's always been
He's always
pretty
like this,
big,
yeah.
Reigns realizes that, rolls out on the other side of the ring.
He said on Renee's podcast, he was like, I only train for function. He's like, I've never trained to like be jacked. I just train to be able to do the stuff I want to do. Like, the way he's talking, he's essentially like, this is how a human being is at. It's like perfection.
He's Jason
He doesn't
Statham.
look super thin. That's a super good comparison, dude. That's
Whoa.
the boldness, obviously.
Yeah. Come on, Cesaro. Don't give up like that.
Cesaro, watch this and impact the Reigns. The thing about Cesaro out, Pat, is he can't become frustrated. Crossbody, follows it up with a lateral press and a near fall. But
Damn.
Cesaro, you've got to get right back on the offense. You can't get frustrated here. You're in there against the best.
And then that might be some of the, learning curve for Cesaro in one of these massive matchups. It's the main event. You can become the Universal Champion. You can become the
Does Roman really need that glove, says Canuck.
I was just reading that.
Now Roman gets a breather.
He's Thanos.
It's a gold one now.
The tribal chief.
I love that at every title defense he makes, he adds a little like jewel to the knuckle. That's probably a bit too obvious.
Let Roman gather himself. Oh, it bounces him off the ring post.
Doesn't matter, says Cesaro. I can take back control of this thing with one swing of your head.
And again, you made a really good point, Pat. The inexperience in world championship matches.
You gotta get it when you can.
Get it while you can.
Right now, do it right now.
Cesaro's gonna try, grabs Roman Reigns, roll out the apron again.
No, Dickie, that's on SmackDown next Friday.
Dickie asked if there's supposed to be a 4-way IC title match, or am I high? I don't know, Dickie. Are you
No,
high?
they announced it for SmackDown on Friday. So he did hear it right. But wrong day.
I wish I was
Wrong
high,
event.
says Dickie Bird. You could just be high too. Why aren't you? I mean,
Yeah,
Watch this.
you probably are. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Reigns does not let go.
Boot to the face.
Pressure to the bad arm of Cesaro. Now it looks like Cesaro is favoring the
Still waiting for my care package. So you're saying you want me to illegally send you marijuana
smells blood. The champion
to a different country?
Shoulder off the post.
And Roman Reigns looks to end this match right here and retain the Universal title. Shoulders are now down at Cesaro, and that was a weaker kick out than we've seen out of Cesaro earlier on in the match.
He's wounded.
Yeah, he's bleeding.
Has to be wearing down and also has to be worried about his arm at this point. He was got like a chicken wing over the tongue.
I wonder if he hurt himself.
Look at the smile.
This is what you want.
Roman talking shit. He's like, oh, I bet that hurt, huh? Dickie says, DM me, talk later. All right.
Nice,
Not
Dickie.
gonna happen, Dickie. Sorry, dude.
Get your Australian broccoli. Isn't that what they call it over there?
Nice. That's a good name for it.
Never called it that, but sure.
Look at the position of the arm. Look at Roman cranking the arm of
Oh,
Cesaro.
oh. Who's he talking to?
Was that to Jimmy?
Yes, Dickie
Oh.
probably would be covered in blood if it was AEW.
Daniel Bryan, maybe? DB? Did he say DB?
Have you guys talked about what you think is going to be the deal with Daniel Bryan most likely?
Yeah, we haven't really.
He is gonna stay likely.
Yeah.
Can't see him
Takes
leaving.
time up.
He will not give up.
I'm curious if he's gonna do anything elsewhere. Like I think ultimately he'll be back in WWE. Not too long, but it's whether
I don't think he's going like UK with Walter or
yeah,
NXT
like
or something.
possibly.
Yeah, I can maybe see that.
Because they really need a shot in the arm with
This is fun for me.
UK.
Roman's talking
Kind of
shit.
depends what he wants to do.
The most heelish thing about Reigns is those teeth. It's perfect.
Come on.
Too perfect.
Come on, Cesaro. WWE Champion Cesaro. What was his name before they dropped it?
Antonio?
Yeah.
Yeah, Antonio Cesaro, yeah.
Come on, Tony.
Tony Cesaro?
Tony.
Hey, come on, Tony.
Come on, Tony.
Tony.
Oh,
Hit him with the swing, Tony, in the uppercut.
Antonio. That's my grandfather's name.
Here's some sausage.
Antonio.
Hit him with your pepperonis, Tony.
Yeah.
And he's not Italian at all. He's like mixed up Swiss, right? Yeah, that would make sense because they call him the Swiss Superman.
With Superman.
I call him Jason Statham.
He's bigger than Jason Statham.
Get your ass.
Yeah, he's
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Cesaro's first theme. Yeah, it was. It's like in French or something. I don't know what it was. Sick. Probably Swiss.
Let's remember, Roman retired Daniel Bryan. Right? Daniel Bryan wanted Cesaro to spot. Roman Reigns retired.
Roman Reigns also pinned Daniel Bryan and Edge at the same time at WrestleMania.
At WrestleMania.
Apart Cesaro.
That's why
He was part of the Real Americans with Jack Swagger. That's true.
that thing can be
That's
Yep.
right, I forgot
He
about
was.
with Roman
Great theme
And,
song.
but
my favorite
is that Coulter, right? Is there the manager?
Shout out Zeb Coulter.
I always got a weird vibe from that tag team because Zeb Coulter just looks like, you know, the old leader of like a white supremacist group.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess that was probably part of it, but like,
So, yeah.
And then they decided the second team of fucking Team America
with
is a Swiss guy.
Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Del Rio, Zeb Coulter eventually.
And then
No,
they
we'll get the
started
next-
saying because he came into the country the right way.
Oh, yeah.
He did all his papers correctly. Is what they said.
It's about being the top champion in WWE. It's about being the face of Friday Night SmackDown, the face of Fox, about representing WWE.
I am a real
We, the people.
And Cesaro wants that. He's
Fight
wanted
for the
this
right song,
entire career.
every man.
Roman has been that. His
Oh, yeah,
entire-
there you go, nice.
His entire career.
I like the kid in the Mario hat.
Winning the championship path will bring
Just
him
losing their mind. Oh, they were.
Oh yeah.
There's the dude. There's a guy with the double titles, and one of them's the Jeff Hardy one. I swear. Is it, or is it the?
Yeah.
I'm trying to look.
I can't even
Let's
tell.
see.
He's right in the center of the hard count.
There's so many cuts.
Yeah, there's so many cuts.
Yeah, it's like every
Yeah,
other
sorry, I
person
can
out.
say something to focus on when we know that's not going to happen. Oh, there's boots in the corner. All the cuts.
It is not paid off yet. Can Cesaro capitalize?
Can he fight through an arm injury for a boyhood dream to come true?
Oi.
Damn. Superplex. We the people.
Strength versus
Bad creative.
This is incredible. The power of the Swiss Superman. There's a reason that's his moniker. There's a reason, pound for pound, he's the strongest man in WWE.
Oh yeah, there's one person with two belts. Yeah, I know. I see them. I see that
I
person.
can't
yeah.
tell what the right one is. I can't
No,
tell.
okay, yeah, it's hard to say.
What is it?
I hope it's like the Divas title or something.
The inner quad of Roman Reigns.
I still can't see this guy.
Again, softening the legs up.
Headbutt to the side.
Now I think the sharpshooter. Again, that's the submission mode that Cesaro
Oh.
earlier tonight.
Oh, okay. I see the dude.
look at Roman Reigns. Pat Roman's
I see a lot of people with their titles. I think they encourage you to wear your titles.
Yeah, probably. Makes sense.
It's only going to make you more match money, right?
Yep.
Neutralize him. Ooh. Fujiwara. It's Daniel Bryan's eco-friendly belt. Says Max in the chat.
It
Really?
It might be.
No,
Yeah.
it might be. I thought it was maybe the Undisputed. Oi.
Yeah, someone else had the Undisputed before. So,
Come on, Cesaro. Oh. Damn.
I absolutely love Japanese wrestling, but the one thing I absolutely hate, I can't stand it because it's so critical to me, is the slow third count when they do the really deliberate.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that shit. Just can't normally.
Something I've noticed when we've gone back and watched like late
Red Shoes
90s
is the worst at it.
WWF, Earl Hebner especially counts so quick.
Super slow. Oh, really?
No, really quick.
Okay.
Until he's like knocked out and he does the really exaggerated long count.
Oh, yeah.
But the quick counts,
Okay.
I don't know, make it feel a bit more urgent.
Oh, I see
What
how
about
it
a
is. Okay.
Mike Tyson quick count? Too much?
Oh, yeah. I see that. I was thinking I was a 3-second count in half a second.
Austin's like, you fucked my moment. Asshole.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh.
Couldn't do it. His arm.
Uh-oh.
No, not this way. Not this way.
This is what Michael
Oh.
Chandler tried last night in UFC.
Oh.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. I was, oof. I mean, actually went 220 for that fight, so it was a good outcome for me.
Yeah? Hell yeah.
Sharpshooter again.
Oh. Oh.
It's with Tyson Kidd.
There it is. Sharpshooter. 4 out of 10.
Oh. Oh, he's like leaning right back.
Damn. 10 out of 10.
Oh!
Our feed just cut out.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Are you good, Matty? Are you good with yours?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, no, mine's good. I'm watching on cable anyway. I have the channel, so it's, yeah.
We're watching
yeah.
on the network, and we're back. We're back.
There you go. Okay.
He transitioned from one Canadian wrestling move to another Canadian wrestling move.
What makes the crossface Canadian, bro?
I just...
No idea.
What is this?
Please explain in
Somebody?
detail.
This young upstart Japanese gaijin wrestler named Pegasus,
Nice. Well done, sir. Good,
Good
good work
job.
around.
he would use this move. You see, like Roman strikes compared to carrying
Oh,
cross.
I know.
So better.
It's
Yeah,
like night
good
and day.
call.
Night and day. It's, yeah. You think you work on that too, like, okay, you know, it's not, you know, but then no, it's, every single time, like,
Roman does it.
like worse than you
Oh,
think
oh,
before.
oh. Woo. Damn.
Oh.
Our feed was crippled.
Nice, Dickie.
Dickie with the puns, man.
That was
He's
great.
the
No, I
king.
said he's the pun man.
He's the pun man.
At this point, this should be over. Any other superstar
Come on,
Is
Cesaro.
that Roman Reigns' wedding ring?
Who's he married to?
His wife.
Yeah, no.
Romanian.
Oh yeah, home wife now.
I didn't know he was married.
I think it's like he has like I think 4 or 5 kids too.
I was gonna, shit, that many? I knew
Yeah, he just had twins, didn't he?
Yeah, it said twins and a couple. I think it's at least 3 or 4. At least 3, I think.
This ref is really hot on the shoulders being down to the mat, isn't he?
Yeah,
Like,
I like it.
like he's not even trying to pin him.
And if only we had this guy in the Becky Ronda show.
Yeah. Oh, some gator rolls. Oh shit, guillotine. Look at Cesaro's head. The veins are gonna pop out of his fucking head. Oh. This is like a UFC fight. Oh,
Yeah.
Like they're going for that like grapple
Yeah.
physical. Oh no. 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 Cesaro's getting out of it.
Go on, Tony!
Tony.
Tony! Come on! Bend that thumb back.
No.
He's gonna
Get out of it. That's it.
That's it.
I called into one of John and Way's
Yeah.
post shows of one of the pay-per-views recently, and I hate the guillotine finish as a finish from Roman. These 2 other moves are big, powerful, speedy moves. Superman punch, spear, like that's good. And guillotine is still a perfectly like fine finish, but just for Roman, the main eventer, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not too exciting.
Like
Yeah, I
a
mean, I
crossface,
guess
you can see their face, you know, in agony, being wrenched back. But a guillotine, you can't see the opponent's face.
No, I mean maybe it's like a you know for strength whatever, you know, I can choke guy out, so just no one can get out of it kind of thing. But I get what you're saying though.
I find it quite believable though, just a guy that size
Yeah.
doing
Strap-
that.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
think
yeah.
it's a great move to actually kind of protect the people that he's running through during this reign.
Oh, yeah.
You can just pass out.
Because
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
pass out and you don't need to tap.
Yeah. Oh, good point. Okay, well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, there you go. So no need for the Usos. I mean, today. Interesting.
There might be something.
Well, yeah.
Cesaro's selling, like, waking back up was pretty good.
Waking back up like I went out just for a second.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Recognizing once again the head of the family, the head of the team.
Jay's taking care of business.
Oh. Boo.
Almost 90 seconds to take.
Alright, where's Jimmy? Come on, Jimmy.
Boo. Night.
We got an interesting person coming down. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything, but this is interesting.
Oh.
There's your answer there, Max.
Oh,
You just
Jesus
asked.
Christ.
What the fuck?
Oh, what?
He's literally dripped.
Oh my god, that suit. Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna buy a white suit. If you guys could just dump a whole
Yeah, you know,
bunch of
so
paint
yeah.
on top.
There's some abstract. There's some abstract art on it. Yeah. I can do that. Yeah, I can do for free. Jared, you know. I'm not a good artist, but I can just drop some paint on it. Perfect. I'll send it right back. I'll send it back to you.
What
I
the
know
hell?
that's like a multi-$1,000 jacket, but
What the fuck?
Yeah.
oh, and
Yes,
the show
sir.
matches too.
They're interesting end of PPV angle, but
Yeah.
I guess that's our next. I mean, they're all too well. I mean, you've been with them already anyway, but now, yeah.
Yeah, they had been carrying this on SmackDown, hadn't they? Like Seth had
Yeah,
still been feuding with
But
him.
just interesting to end pay-per-view with this, I guess. But maybe they're trying to, maybe take a star out for. Yeah, I don't know.
Where's Buddy Murphy?
Makes sense. These guys fought at WrestleMania. Now they're fighting at WrestleMania.
Backlash.
Backlash.
Get Buddy Murphy in to reform the Shield. There you
Is
go.
this the cell match? These two?
I have to. Yeah, I guess so.
Why do they hit each other?
Well, they had the match at Mania, which Cesaro won, and Seth's not like let it go.
The non-backlash WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen to me. He sucks. Nobody makes a mockery of me. He's wearing that jacket and he said that.
Good
So
point, dude. Good point. I got all this paint dumped on my jacket, and now I'm pissed.
Not the stomp. Fuck.
Becky comes down, low set.
Is that it?
That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
That was WrestleMania.
Wow. That was WrestleMania Backlash. Guys, wow.
Woo.
Wow. What a WrestleMania.
What a WrestleMania Backlash, guys.
What a WrestleMania
Yeah.
Backlash.
Before we say goodbye to you two, your kind of final thoughts on the night, highlights, lowlights. Yeah, let's start with you, Maddie, because you're yawning, so we'll let you go.
Yeah. So, the first it started off pretty good. For what I thought, the tag match was good with Dirty Dogs and Mysterio and Mysterios, and then. Two of the women's match was pretty good. Obviously the zombie match, that's when it kind of started going down a bit. And then Bailey Bianca wasn't. I thought it would been a super match for me throughout the evening, but it kind of fizzled out at the end there. Probably the surprise match for me was the triple threat Raw, the heavyweight title match.
Yeah.
With McIntyre, Lashley, and Strowman. That surprised me a lot. So that was a very good match. And then the main event was great. Pretty much expected outcome with Roman winning. The Rollins Cesaro thing was interesting at the end. Closed out the show with that. But all in all, I mean, probably I would say like something in the middle, maybe a little lower than that overall in the show. So. Not bad, but not great either.
And Jared, what about you? What was your match of the night tonight?
Yeah, Maddie and I talked about how we thought that Bailey and Bianca would have been that sleeper hit, where we thought it could have been really good, and unfortunately, especially because the ending, it wasn't super smooth in a way. That three-way title match with Drew, Bobby, and Braun was actually a surprising one. Actually, was that was the sleeper in the way that was the one that I was probably least looking forward to, because it was one of the main event pitches around the title, but I didn't think it was going to be that good for a big Hoss match. But those guys got to work, and then I like the Roman and Cesaro. I always thought that was going to be good quality, but I'm not really thumbs in the middle overall, because I'm not really sure how that ending left me kind of feeling like looking forward to stuff. But hey, I think we can all agree that the standout of the night was Lorne Strowman, who we birthed through the chat. So still, hey, listen, talking to you guys, Maddie, talking to you as well, like this is the best way that I've experienced these sort of things, because as I mentioned during the stream, I haven't really been able to do this because none of my friends are big wrestling fans or anything like that. But getting to watch it with the BDE and the new crib, and with you, Maddie, is that's awesome. Hell yeah.
Thank you. I want to piggyback on that. I appreciate you guys having me on for this. My debut watch along. It was amazing, and I hope for many more in the future. And I'm proud to be a world champ Patreon. So yeah.
Hey, wow, very kind.
Much,
fellas, very kind. Thank you guys. You guys are world champs at our Patreon, and it's fucking awesome. We appreciate everyone who supports us there. We're proudly supported. We have so many podcasts. We appreciate you guys. That is a lot of fun. And what you said, Jared, is like, we always say we're your NXT friends, but we're your Dynamates. We're just your wrestling friends. Because, not everyone likes this stuff, but the fact that we can, like, hang out and stuff. And we can't go to these shows yet, but we will eventually. But I think we're going to take, like, what, a 5-minute, 10-minute spot? Like,
we'll probably take 10 minutes to set up and stuff. So let's say 10:20. We'll start back.
We will be back on here with a new feed.
We'll start a fresh feed.
To do a little bit of a post show. But Maddie and Jared, thank you so much for joining us, guys. And
our pleasure.
We'll see you in the chat if you're still on.
Oh, for sure.
That's good, boys. Thanks so much.
Cheers,
fellas. Appreciate it, guys.
Jared, see you, buddy.
And thanks, everyone, for joining us. But stick around. 15 minutes, 10:20. We're going to be doing a post show live here. And if you don't, we put the podcast version up on the Patreon as well there. But if you want to listen for free, just hang on here. And we'll be back.
Yes, we will.
We'll be back.
See you soon, guys.
WrestleMania Backlash.
Bye.
First time in a long time, but back like I never left. Taking each day as it comes, you know me, I don't read ahead. Watch me burn down everything, BDE on the TV set. When I'm in control on the road, you can never really know what's up next.